I've been asleep in the driver's seat. I've been lost in my head for weeks, trying to find what it is I need. Too goddamn tired to sleep. And then there are other times I'm so aware that I lose my mind and never feel like I get enough. So high that I can't stand up. Oh, Gloria, I feel so much better. I feel so much better today. And it's not the drugs and it's not the weather. I just feel so much better today. There are those who will never learn, who build a fire and can't stay warm. The only secret to make it through is to take what's in front of you. The fear of death and the thrill of speed, and all the lights in front of me. Drive till the coast is clear, faster till it disappears. Oh, Gloria, I feel so much better. I feel so much better today. And it's not the drugs and it's not the weather. I just feel so much better today.
Welcome to the No Excuses podcast. Glad you guys are having a good weekend. Hopefully you are, at least. It's Saturday. And it's another day that we can use in order to make you a better person, a richer person, a more ambitious person, a more motivated person. It's just another day, man, another day. It didn't matter if things didn't go your way yesterday, they're going to go your way today, and if they don't go your way today, then they'll go your way tomorrow. Can't give up, right? Hope you guys are having a good one, man. I'm your host, Phoenix Dukes, man. Phoenix Dukes, the host of the No Excuses podcast, leading tens of thousands of people to success and wealth within their own lives, leading business owners, employees, and the like, and trying to change the generation by cutting out the excuses and getting to the meat of the problem, which is your laziness and your ambition, as well as your knowledge. Anywho, um, to all the haters in the chat, bro, you're more than welcome to hate. It's totally fine. I would encourage you to listen to some of the things that I have to say before you type the crazy stuff that you're going to type inside of the chat. Just saying. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and get to the content, and hopefully we'll have some good conversations today and be able to give some people some information that'll actually help them. But Z-Dub, how you doing, bro?
Not good, honestly.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Not good.
Oh, not why's that? What's wrong?
I don't know. It's like I think I'm lazy, but at the same time, I'm doing everything I could. Like I have the resume. I'm going out to businesses. They say, "Oh, you're a really good fit," blah blah blah. But I don't really get an interview. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Like
Well,
with that
what kind of jobs are you applying for?
food service,
Okay, okay. So are you applying for like cooking, like cooking or like back of
like
house
a
stuff
bus,
or front of
like a
house?
busser, like clean tables, bring food out,
Oh,
and like
okay.
I applied to stocking,
Uh huh.
but um, I will admit I'm on SSDI, which is like a basically like a social
Yeah,
security.
disability income.
Yeah, so I get like $500 a month. But no, I get like $964 a month, but I have to pay rent. My parents charge me rent, and I pay my phone bill.
Mm-hmm. How old are you, man?
And I'm 19,
Okay.
so
Um,
people call me a deadbeat dad, but
a
um,
what?
a deadbeat.
A deadbeat dad?
Yeah,
You have a kid? You have a child?
no.
Why do they call you a deadbeat dad then?
No, they call me deadbeat because, like, oh, I'm not living on my own. I don't
Oh
know,
my
have a
gosh,
job.
so ridiculous.
What?
You're 19, bro. You're 19, man.
Okay, but like that doesn't mean I'm not a deadbeat. Like I'm trying.
You're 19, bro. You're not supposed to be like most 19-year-olds are not living on their own.
They're in
You're
college
not a
though.
no, most 19-year-olds are not in college. Okay? No, they're not. Most 19-year-olds when they graduate high school, they go out and they work.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. I'm trying to find work, but no one will hire me. So it's like I can have all these great resumes, but like, what can I do
Well, I
to
mean, if we're
actually get
applying
hired?
for service jobs and stuff like that, in food service, I mean, these should be pretty easy jobs to get. What is their reasoning for not hiring you? Has anybody told you?
They don't give me reasons. They just like don't
Yeah, that's
text
typical.
me, email me back. They don't like even say, "Oh, here's what to do."
Hmm.
It's like maybe I should be like doing stalking.
Well, so like you live with your parents, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So what are your parents? Are your parents professionals or what do they do?
they make my dad is a finance major at a big company,
Uh huh.
and my mom's a stay-at-home mom.
Okay. Okay. Great. So I don't know. So what are you like? I'm assuming you're not interested in just stocking, right? Like, what are you
No,
interested in?
um, being an EA, which is like a teacher's assistant,
A teacher's
and
assistant.
hopefully they'll move to Oklahoma because like you have to take a test in order to become an EA,
Mhm,
and I'll be like 100 points over in Oklahoma where I am now,
mhm.
and there's not. I don't know. I just want to be independent. You know what I mean? Like some people don't want to be independent. Like I actually want to be independent. So when you say, "Oh, you don't want to pay me minimum wage," was like, how do you expect me to survive without minimum wage?
Um, well, I didn't say minimum wage. Okay, minimum wage. You don't really have a choice. You got to pay
It literally
minimum
says,
wage.
"I understand business. It's not an owner's job to pay you a living wage."
Right. So minimum wage and living wage are different. Minimum wage is the wage that the federal government sets within the country. And you can't pay anybody underneath that. That doesn't mean that it is a living wage. The minimum wage in this country is not enough to live and thrive on. So, but I don't want to focus so much on that. I'd much rather focus on what we can do in order to help you with your teacher's assistant thing, if that's what you really want to do. Now, you understand teacher's assistants don't make a lot of money.
I understand that. I'm not doing it for the money. Like, honestly, I would do it for free. Honestly,
You should never do work for free. You just got to value. You got to value your time. Your time
I
is something that you
mean,
can't get back.
you don't do it. Like people don't pay you to pay the bills, and that's work.
Well, people don't pay me to pay the bills. I'm sorry.
like that's work, like paying the bills is work, and people don't pay you to do that kind of work.
No, no, no. Like I get paid. Like I get paid through the businesses that I run, and that's the money that I get from that is what I use to pay the bill. Like it takes me like a minute to pay bills. Like it's all online. But I mean, so that's not really my point. My point is like you have a high school diploma, right? You
Yeah,
graduated high school, okay?
yeah.
So you've already started on the first steps in order to do what you want to do. So I mean, you're gonna have to go through like a test path, okay? So if you've already got like I think you can skip some if you already have like college credits, but I'm assuming that you don't really have college credits. But you're
I
gonna have to.
do, I do. I didn't go to like a college, but I did CCP courses in high school, but it's
Mhm,
not for teaching. But I did some college CCP credit in high school.
mhm. Um, okay, well that's good. So what we had to do right in order for to get a teacher's assistant job, like you gotta there's special education that you which is that's what it is, a special education. There's a special education like professional training, and you'll get like CPR certification, first aid, bloodborne pathogen training, and all this stuff. Like I had to get all this stuff when it comes to like being a firefighter, EMT stuff. But all you have to do is get those certifications, as the OGET, or if you want to go through PPA. If you pass those tests and you apply to your district and school positions in your area, you could get a job doing that, right? But
Yeah,
what I'm like kind of holding out on is that you don't care about the money.
I don't. I mean, I would take money great, but I don't really care about. I like doing. I like having kids, and I'll honestly do it for free, honestly.
Hmm.
And
Um, but you said you wanted to be independent. Do you think you can be independent without money?
I mean, I think I'm really good at like, oh, I don't spend money like frivolously, but like, yeah, I think I am.
Hmm.
I think I can.
Your dad's in finance, right?
Yeah.
Have you talked to your dad about this?
No.
I think you should. I think the best thing for you to do is to sit down with your dad and have a conversation about what you want to do.
I
Because
mean, don't get me wrong, I care about money, but like, it's not. I know it's not enough for me to live on, like day to day. I will be struggling. I do care, but like, I don't know. I just love it. Something you like so much that you don't care about being paid. Like
no,
you probably like this so much that like, you don't care if you get paid or not.
no, I do this to make money, man. Like
Well,
I make money. I make thousands of dollars on here. So I mean,
but do you enjoy it?
yes, I genuinely enjoy helping people, and I genuinely enjoy giving people the information and resources in order to
Yeah, that's the
live a
same
better
thing as
life.
me. That's the same thing
But
as me. I
I
just
don't
don't care
enjoy it
about
enough to
money.
not get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I give people free information on here all the time, but I also understand that like I'm a man and like I have a family, bro. Like I got a wife.
Why does it matter if you're a man or not?
Because we have a burden within the society in order to provide and protect for the people that we love. And if we don't do that, then the society looks at us as losers. That is our duty within the society.
So I guess I'm a loser then.
Well, do you have anybody to protect and provide for? I would think
Kind
not.
of,
I would think
yeah.
not, right?
And my responsibility, it's kind of my responsibility, but to provide and protect for my parents, kind of.
No, it's your parents' responsibility to provide and protect for you.
Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, look, man, like I'm not saying that what you're doing is bad or anything. Like if you don't mind the money, then I mean, more power to you. But with the way that the country is going and the way that things are becoming more and more expensive, I would focus my efforts on getting into careers that are going to be a little more fruitful when it comes to that. Because you said your goal is to be independent. I would focus my goals and my efforts on getting into careers and getting into professions that will generate that for me. And I just don't think that teacher's assistant is going to do that.
yeah, well, I'm doing an internship Monday through Thursday for like 3.5 hours. I'm not getting paid. So,
Yeah, like I don't like unpaid internships for job. Like Like, are you doing doing an internship for a job that's going to pay me $40,000 a year unpaid? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Why?
Because like, why am I being unpaid in order to do this internship, and then when I get the job, I'm still within the bottom rung of the society when it comes to pay? I might as well
It's-
be doing something else. I could
You
do an unpaid internship for a job that's going to get me the networking and the connections in order to get into a field that's going to pay me $80,000 a year. I don't mind doing that unpaid, but doing it for 40 grand, 35 grand, $30,000 a year, that to me, that's just like you're taking advantage of somebody's ignorance
but
at that point.
you don't do it for the pay though. That's the thing.
I know. Yeah, I know people that teach and people that do teacher assistants. They're not doing it for the pay, but they still complain about it, man. But you told me that you want to be independent, and in order to be
Yeah,
independent, funds are required.
I know. I know independent funds are required. I need like pay rent, food, bills, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm not gonna be like ecstatic when I get my check.
I mean, it's just this is just the reality of it, man. Just like in reality, like if you want to be independent, there are certain professions and careers that you can go into that are going to give that to you. But
Like what?
well, you could get into cybersecurity. You can get into being a crane operator. You could get into being doing IT. Um, I mean, your disability clearly doesn't keep you from working because it doesn't seem like you don't want to work. You want to
It
work. It's
doesn't.
just
No
doesn't.
one will
People
hire
aren't
me.
hiring you. So, do you know what the ADA is?
Association with Disabilities Act, I
Yeah,
think.
right. Okay, so you do know what the ADA is. So, that protects you when it comes to you going out and applying for these jobs.
Will it though? Because I feel like, let's say if I have two candidates and like I'm disabled and person's not. Like person who's not disabled, like they're not gonna have to like remind someone like, oh, do we do everything in 5 minutes? A disabled person's like, you gotta remind someone to do something every like 5 minutes. So I don't really believe. I mean, believe in the
Well,
ADA, of
okay, so
course.
when the ADA, like, it doesn't just give somebody a job that they can't, like, it protects you if you're unable to perform the essential duties of the job, either with or without reasonable accommodations. Like if you're not qualified, like if one person comes in and they're qualified and you're not qualified, they're going to get the job over you typically, right? But
Yeah,
the reasonable accommodations that you can request are very powerful under the ADA because you can get more breaks, you can schedule time, you get a different schedule, you can do remote work, you can do quiet workspaces. Like there's a whole bunch of different things that you could get into when it comes to that. Now, um, obviously, like I'm an employer. It's not legal for me to talk about. I can't ask you about your disabilities. You know what I'm saying? I can't ask you about your medications.
why
But
not? Because
it's against the ADA. I can't do that.
oh,
So
okay.
so a person like you can request accommodations for the interview. You can request extra time, virtual interviews, written questions, like, but you don't need to disclose the disability. You can just
Okay.
ask for the accommodation, right? So like I would apply, man. I would keep applying for jobs, but I would be interested to know what your resume looks like because
Um, I I'm an Eagle Scout,
you're an
which
Eagle
is
Scout.
yeah, just like the highest honor of Boy
I know what an
Scouts.
I know what an Eagle Scout. I'm an Eagle Scout too. I know what an Eagle Scout is.
Um, I had a 4.0 in high school.
Jobs,
Um,
unfortunately, just don't really care about that.
I was a basically nothing applies, and I have only have 1 year of experience. So that's
So you
probably
don't
one
have,
of
so
my
really don't have anything
negatives.
on the resume, really.
Nothing that jobs really care about. No. All that what I
This
did
is
in high
really
school.
if you're having trouble finding work, like why doesn't your dad try to find something for you with the connections that he has? Surely your dad's got connections if he's working for a top law firm or a
He
finance firm.
he works for PNG,
Oh
which
my
is
god!
like
Oh my god! Yeah. Why can't he find something for you?
because like I don't know. So I don't want my parents to like count. I don't want to count my parents for the rest of my life.
Nah. So I know that within the society, man, people look down on people getting things from their parents. If your parents did what they were supposed to do and they can give you an opportunity, you don't have to feel bad about that, man. Don't let what these other people are saying. They're just upset because their parents suck. Your parents don't suck. So if you need to
They,
use your parents in order to get a better opportunity, then use your parents. That's why they're your parents. That's why they did it. They didn't do it for themselves. They did it for you.
yeah, I don't
You
know.
just have to maybe you just have to show interest. But I mean, an opportunity is an opportunity, bro. Just take the opportunity. Especially when it seems like you're not really getting the opportunities that you want to see. Maybe you're not getting the opportunities you want to see because this isn't the path that's chosen for you. You're just not meant to be a fucking busboy, bro. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're meant to be working in a finance office somewhere and learning about numbers.
Yeah, maybe I'll
You're
be.
not a dumb person. You got a 4.0, so nobody can say you're stupid.
Well, no one cares. Like you said, no one cares about 4.0. Like,
No, but no. Well,
it's a
okay.
fact.
Let me let me preface that. So you applying for busing jobs, they don't give a fuck if you have 4.0, bro. They don't care. They don't care if you're an
Why would
Eagle
a
Scout
finance person give a f if I have a 4.0,
because
though?
numbers are important, and if you fuck up an account, it can cost them a lot of money. So if they're knowing that you have like the aptitude to be good in school, that means you're also probably good at math. So I would talk to your fucking dad, man. I'd talk to your dad
Okay.
and I'd see what kind of opportunities you can get from your father because I think that'd be the best like opening for you if things aren't working out on the traditional route. Sometimes the stuff's not working out the traditional way like everybody else. Sometimes you got to think outside the box and do something different. And there's nobody can shit on you for that. They're your fucking parents. What do you didn't ask for them to be your parents. They birthed you.
Yeah. Like,
Like I
even if I
mean,
do, you have to have a college degree. I don't have a college degree.
So again, remember when I said if you can't get things the traditional way, sometimes you have to think outside of the box? Do you
Yeah.
think there's people that work for PNG that don't have degrees that are making great money?
No.
Oh, not dude. Of course there are. That requirement.
Really?
I'm not going to explain it in full because that would be showing my hand. But there are a lot of jobs right now that people are like, "Oh, you need to have a degree to get into it." That's because they're trying to lessen the pool of people that are applying. I've gotten so
You,
many like I've gotten jobs and stuff where you're supposed to have a fucking degree in a specific field because my degree's in criminal justice. I've gotten jobs where you're supposed to have a degree in like a master's degree in what is it fucking called chemical sciences. You're supposed to have a master's degree, right? But I love chemistry and I know about chemistry and I know about the process, the chemical process within that field, and I got that job. But you want to know why I got that job? It's because I knew somebody. I got it through
yeah.
nepotism.
People say it's not who you know, it's what you know.
Well, no, it's not. It's not what you know. It's who you know.
Yeah, it just feels like I'm dumb because like I don't have a job.
You have a
I don't know.
4.0. How could you
It
possibly think that you're dumb?
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do in high school. This is real life.
I mean, what are
It's
we
like
constituting?
saying
Like, I don't know what dumb would be. I don't think you're dumb. I just think that you
like
haven't found the right opportunity yet. And when you find the right opportunity, you're not going to think that about yourself anymore.
that I don't have a job or I still think my parents. I'm
You got
19.
bro, you're 19 years old. It's okay, bro. Some people don't get it immediately. It's okay. You're 19. Like, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. I went to military college straight out of high school. Like at
Exactly.
19, bro, nobody's really doing shit. Nobody's doing anything.
You went to military school and you're saying
I
you
had
didn't
the
do
like,
shit.
dude. I had the no. I was doing stuff when I was 19, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I didn't go to military college, right? Like, if I didn't go there, I don't know what I would have been doing at 19 years old. I probably would have still been working at the pizza place I was fucking working at. Well,
Okay, that's still a job though.
I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is everybody doesn't start in the same place. Like, I think you guys are really, really hard on yourselves when you're this young. You have so much time in order to grow as a person and grow within a career. You
Yeah,
don't
but no,
have to get it immediately.
I might die tomorrow. You never know
Well,
that.
then it wouldn't have mattered. So, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Whether you got a
Okay.
job or not, you'd be worried about spending more time with your family than trying to get a job as a bus person. Pursue your dreams, bro. Nobody can stop you from
Yeah.
pursuing your dreams. We live in the fucking United States. Nobody can stop you. We got people that are blind that are coding for fucking uh, rocket scientists. Like
Well, then they're not disabled though. That's the thing.
some of them are disabled. I live where NASA is. Some of them are absolutely fucking disabled. They're in wheelchairs and stuff, man.
Okay.
Like you can do it, man. I believe in you. But
Thank you.
I gotta go get something out of the oven before it burns. Sorry about that.
Yo, what's up, bro?
I saw the light. What's going on, man?
How you?
Coach Nick, what you up to, man? Coach Nick, can you hear me? Hello.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. So, your it says I own 7 businesses. It's not a owner's job to pay a living wage. So then, what's the owner's job to do for his employees? Just provide opportunity.
I mean, I don't even think it's an owner's job to hire. Well, not within the marketplace. The marketplace doesn't believe that it's an owner's job to employ people at all. But you should employ people because it feeds back into the economy, right? That's why we do it, and it helps grow and scale
Yeah.
businesses. So, an owner's job, right, is to make sure that their business succeeds. That's their job.
Okay. Okay.
And part of that is
So,
making sure that you're not over leveraging expenses within a business so that you can actually make profit and grow your business to the point where you can hire more people.
all right. So I'm gonna use Walmart as an example. Can I use Walmart as an
I
example?
love it when y'all use Walmart as an example. Go ahead.
Okay. So Walmart, um, they make pennies. They take pennies. They buy product for pennies from overseas, right?
Yeah.
They get it arrives to America and the prices skyrocket. They make thousands of dollars and only pay us 10.25 an hour, right? Do you consider that to
That's
be fair?
somewhere around that. I mean, yeah, dude. Anybody can work at Walmart. You don't need any skills to work at Walmart.
I'm not saying the skill, however,
That's how we pay in the
you
United
have
States, man. We pay based off the scarcity of the worker. Anybody can work at Walmart, so there's no scarcity of workers. They don't have any incentive to pay you more.
so if a living wage is $7 an hour and Walmart decided to pay everybody, let's say 4.75,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a living wage.
They
Would
they
you
don't
agree
they
with
don't
that?
they don't no business owner cares about a living wage, man. We pay you on a marketable wage, like what the wage what your value is on the marketplace. We don't do living, like no business owner is going to a person to be and looking at how much rent costs, how much a car costs. They're not calculating all of that into their expenses. They're paying you a marketable
Mm,
wage based on the job that you're doing and the skills that you have, right?
okay. Okay.
So we don't even look at it. We don't care about it. That's not how we run businesses. If we ran businesses like that, it'd be running them off of what the employee needs instead of the value the employee creates.
Mm, mm.
Because you could need $70,000 a year, right, in order to take care of all your expenses and have a little money left over to save for retirement.
Yeah.
But if you only generate $50,000 for the business, then I'm losing money paying you. My business is
All
going
right,
to
so
fail.
what about if a company makes I'm gonna exaggerate the number. 100,000 times 50,000 a year and still decides not to accommodate their employees, right? Because you ever heard the phrase happy wife, happy life?
Yeah, I don't follow that.
But why doesn't that all right, but that is a common phrase, right?
I
So
guess
if
for
that's a
people that don't have respect in their relationship, sure, I guess.
so if a business made quadruple 50,000 a year, a
When you
hundred
say
thousand.
quadruple 50,000, what number are you talking about?
So you say a company makes 50,000 times that by 100,000.
Oh, so like they have 100,000
You think it's
employees and
still fair
and
for
those
the
100,000 employees generate 50,000 per employee.
No, you said if a business makes 50,000 a year, but they got
Mm-mm.
to pay
Okay, so
somebody
that's where we're
70,000.
missing. That's where you're missing me. So I'm saying you may need $70,000 in order to take care of all of your responsibilities, right? But let's say you, as an employee, right? There's this metric called revenue per employee. Okay, take the revenue that the company makes, you divide it by the number of employees that they got, right? So let's say the employee only generates $50,000 in revenue a year. I can't pay you $70,000 if you're only generating $50,000. That means my business would be making no money. We'd have a negative profit.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear any of that. I'm so sorry.
God damn it.
I'm
All
so
right.
sorry. I
What
didn't
about if
I had a phone call coming in. I'm so sorry.
So what I was saying was there's this metric called revenue per employee. And
Mm-hmm.
let's say that you take the revenue a business makes and you divide it by the number of employees you got. Let's say the employee in order for them to have a living wage, they need $70,000 a year to have a living wage. But let's say that employee only generates $50,000 a year for the business. How can I pay you $70,000 if you're only generating $50,000? I'm paying you $20,000 more than what you generate. If I did that for everybody, I wouldn't make any money. There'd be no reason for my business is going to fail.
You'd be in a hole. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Agree. So hypothetically, let's just say if that wasn't the case, an employer was still deciding not to accommodate the hard-working individuals
You're
that's
talking
keeping the
about
business afloat.
you're
So
talking about stuff that does not matter, man. Like
so
I know you're talking about hardworking individuals and all this shit, right? Okay, that doesn't if you got a lot of money by working hard, roofers would be paid significantly more. It's about the skills and the scarcity of the
True.
worker. The things that
uh,
the employee, what I've noticed on having this channel and having this show, the things that the employee thinks matters does not matter to the business
Don't
owner.
matter.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter. It matters to them clearly, but I'm saying it doesn't matter to the person that's
No,
signing the check.
I agree with you. I agree with you to the fullest extent because my father always told me if I was to die today, they replace me before I'm put on ice.
But but that's for somebody that's a low skill worker. There are other workers within the
Mm.
marketplace where if they were to die today, their company's going to have a pretty difficult time finding another person. Those are the people that are going to make money. So if you want to see, like, if you're a person that's in here watching, if you want to see, um, if you're a valuable worker or not, just ask yourself: if I were to quit today, how long is it going to take the business to hire another me? And if
But
you
how many?
know that it's going to be fucking lickety split and it's not going to be any time whatsoever, you're not going to make a lot of money. But if you're like, damn, it might take them a little bit because of the credentials that I have, then you know you're probably going to be making a little bit more money. See,
yeah.
Mm.
But I feel like
Okay.
that's not fair to say because like
life's not fair, bro.
no
Sorry.
no like just hear me
Yeah.
what I'm gonna
No
say.
facts.
Because you're saying that this is because of the market of workers, right? But a CEO is getting paid, let's say, a couple $1,000,000. They're just as replaceable as the people in the bottom.
You're out of your damn mind.
They're
No,
100% they're replaceable, bro.
Actually,
100%.
That's not what you
only
said, bro. You said they're just as replaceable as the bottom line worker.
Yeah, they're just as replaceable.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not, bro.
No,
Come
they're
on.
not.
100% as a
The
person
only
with a
way-
degree,
the
bro.
only way-
As a
Fucking
person
guy,
with a
bro.
degree, I'm
No.
telling you they're replaceable, bro.
So the
No, they're
only
not,
way
man.
they're
They're not
replaceable-
as replaceable as the bottom line
Yeah,
workers.
they're not
I think
as
they are.
replaceable.
I think they're
No.
more replaceable.
No,
Most
You're
if they
fine to
become-
think that. You're fine to think
if
that,
they
but
become a
whatever.
liability to the business, then yes. You know, but if not,
But wait,
and
wait,
they're
wait, wait, wait,
carrying
wait. But
skills.
isn't every person that works for an employer an asset or they a liability?
No,
Depends on
everybody
the
that works for
employee.
no. It doesn't depend on a damn thing. Everybody that works for a company is an asset because
Mm.
because they are
technically
paying
their
them.
wage- their
Hold
wage is a
on. Stop.
liability.
Please stop.
But wait.
No, stop.
Mm.
Everybody that works for a company is an asset because the wage that they're paying them is less than the value they generate for the business.
Okay.
The business is making more money by hiring them, and then the value, like if they generate $100,000 a year, the business is going to pay them $45K. You see how that works? So they're
Well,
an
my
asset to
question
the
is-
company.
My question is, what about a company? Because y'all are talking about 50,000. What if a company, the work that you do, makes $1 million,
So,
and they only
yeah.
pay you $30,000?
So can I follow up with that?
That
So,
doesn't happen. That's not a
so,
thing that happens.
I
It
used
does
to,
happen
so
sometimes.
look. I
Okay,
used
hold
to
on, bro. Everybody stop talking, bro, because you seem to have a misconception. You have a misconception about business, bro. Name a company where a single worker is generating $1 million and they only make $30K.
All right, maybe not a million.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
No, that yeah.
But one factory of like Nike's probably make over $1 million. They probably pay them like 100,000.
What do you mean, Nike? Nike who? What
Like
job
a
at Nike?
Like
though?
a Nike factory, like all the workers in a Nike factory probably make over $1 million, and they only pay them maybe like 100,000.
But wait, you did say you like the Walmart premise, right? That is a conglomerate that makes tons of millions, and they don't treat their employees like assets at all.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
They got more self checkouts than actual people working at
So
registers.
check this out, right? That doesn't mean they're not an asset. That just means one asset is more valuable than the other.
Exactly.
Now you're saying they don't treat them like assets. Walmart's got a lot of different avenues for people to make more money that they don't ever take advantage of. They'd rather just complain and shit. I talk to Walmart employees all the time.
Don't they pay like $20 an hour in storage room or something?
But what I found interesting though was like I was on the live like a couple of days ago and y'all were talking about like McDonald's, burger flippers, how like okay they're replaceable and stuff, but if we look at the business, they are the ones making the bulk of the profit.
Yeah, they should. It's a big business, you know.
Yeah, but they are the most important people in that company, the burger flippers at a company that specializes in making burgers, meaning that they kind of do deserve more profit than let's say like the
right
manager.
Because they can't find anybody else in the world that's gonna do the exact same thing and possibly even better and even more work.
But so can the manager, so can the CEO, so all these other people can be replaced.
Oh my God, host, get him.
Bro, all these, you're telling me the owner of a burger company that does nothing but throws money at the company.
There it is. That's your misconception right there, bro.
The marketing.
Bro.
Why do employees think that? Hold on, bro. Why do employees think that CEOs are just sitting in the office not doing shit all day?
CEO, bro.
They're not, dude.
And you never will be, bro, if you have this mindset. But you don't know what they're doing all day. You have no conception of the C-suite whatsoever.
Do you know how money goes for those dudes, bro? It's in and out, bro.
Yeah, like CEOs don't stay CEOs of companies forever. They're CEOs for 2 to 3 years and then they're replaced.
Exactly. So they are replaceable. You're kind of just agreeing with what
my God, bro. All right, man. Look, you believe whatever you believe, bro. If you're not willing to learn it from somebody that's been in the C-suite and somebody that's run multiple businesses and runs multiple businesses,
place, bro. We're in the same exact place, bro.
What do you mean we're in the same place?
I am a business owner, bro. I am a business owner.
Have you ever been in the C-suite?
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Okay, so that means the CEO, the CPO, like C-suite.
Oh, a C-suite. Yeah, I have, because I am an owner of a business.
No, you haven't, bro. That doesn't make you a CEO.
In a company where I don't own the whole thing, yeah, that was my role there.
No, it wasn't, bro. Y'all love to give yourself that. Y'all like to give yourself that position, but that's not. No, bro. CEOs, man. Like,
yes,
you're not
chief executive officer, whatever, bro. Who cares, bro? These are just
you can't just say
man.
whatever.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't think me and you are gonna. You're just not educated enough on and I'm not saying that to insult you. I just don't think that you're educated enough on the conversation to be able to have it.
No, you trying to insult me because you're just saying.
No, I'm just calling it like it is, bro. I'm just calling it like it is.
Nah,
I mean, you don't really. For you to own a business and not understand the simple concept, what was your profit margin in the business you own?
Not much.
Which means what?
Like less than $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million isn't a profit margin, so we can't have a conversation when it comes to business.
The profit margin is after all the money you make and then the
$1 million. When I say margin, what comes to your head when you hear the word margin?
The difference between all the
money. Why are you talking so arrogantly like you know what you're talking about, bro?
Bro, you're acting like it's a hard concept to understand.
It clearly is, because I asked you what your profit margin were, and you didn't give me a percentage. Profit margins are percentages, not whole numbers.
Bro. It can be a percentage, but the percentage is
no. It is a percentage. Profit margins are percentages; they're not whole numbers.
But do these percentages really matter when in reality?
Absolutely, they matter. That's how you decide. That is how you decide how much you're going to. That is how you decide how much you're going to charge for whatever you're selling.
And
so
then
yes, it matters.
And then you would do your percentage and figure out how much exactly you should charge for these
Bro,
things.
why are you speaking as it? Why can't y'all? What's wrong with y'all just saying, I don't know, man. Thank you for teaching me. Like, I don't understand what the problem is.
What exactly are you teaching me, bro?
Okay, man.
Man.
You're teaching me how math works, bro. Math is math, bro.
So you're being ignorant,
I don't want to like be rude or anything to you, bro.
And what is a percentage? And what is a percentage? It's a number over a number, bro. And what are those numbers? I told you what those numbers were, bro.
It's not a number over a number. It's a number over a number.
That's not what a percentage is?
No, a percentage is a number over a number times 100.
So it's not. So it's not a number over a number. I thought it wasn't.
Yeah, you just said it's a number over a number. A percentage is a number over a number times 100.
Times 100 to turn it into a percentage. Okay.
Correct.
Wow. You taught me basic math.
Bro, what's your issue, bro? What's wrong with you, man?
Yo, you're trying to insult me saying I'm dumb,
I'm
bro.
literally
The points that
trying
I'm
not
saying are
to
facts,
insult
bro.
you. I'm just saying that I don't think that
He's
we
just
should
trying
have
to
the
have-
conversation. I don't think that you're well versed enough in the topic to have a conversation. That's okay. Like you can sit in here and you can learn and listen and do all that.
Bro, I don't
But like
need
pretending,
I don't need to know all these dumb things, all these dumb terms.
Yeah, but-
when it's
Bro,
very
I'm just,
simple.
like,
It's very simple.
chat, bro, chat,
Okay.
chat, bro.
Dog.
Alright,
Chat.
no
Do I need to
Right.
turn
We
in?
both
Do I need to
explained-
turn
we
into
both
my normal
explained
self,
what it
bro?
was, right?
Do I need to turn into my normal self, or do I
do it,
really?
gang.
Because I feel like I need to turn into me. Because I'm trying to be nice to you, bro. Anybody that watches my fucking show knows that I'm being very patient right now. I don't have tolerance, bro, for incompetent men. I don't have a very high tolerance for this shit. If you don't know
thing
something,
is,
just
you're
accept the fact that you don't know it and just move on, bro, and you can learn and know it later on. But walking around wanting to be willingly ignorant is fucking stupid.
Bro, you're just saying terms that somebody else taught you when we both exactly know what these terms mean, bro. At the end of the day, bro. Even if I don't know exactly I didn't say it how you wanted it to, because those are your standards, right? But we both knew what it was, right? In the end, we both explained it exactly what it was, right? Did we not? Did we not both say the same?
Why don't you ask everybody else from here if we said the same thing or not?
We did. I told you what it was, and you said, "Oh yeah, it is this times 100 to make it into a percentage." Were we not both? Do we both not know exactly what it means, bro?
It's not that. You didn't say.
The thing is that he asked what was the margin, and you gave him a number.
Bro, okay, margin was 90%.
You told him something.
Oh, your profit margin in a
But that doesn't
business?
tell you-
Wait.
Profit margin doesn't even tell you.
Do it. You heard it. You heard it, bro.
Your
That's
profit
wild.
margin in business was 90%?
Yup. It was 90%.
That's crazy.
Yup, it was 90%, bro.
That's crazy. What kind of business you got, bro? Pass it on. What the fuck you got going on? What you doing that we're not, bro?
All the profit.
He's over here fucking rich as shit. Buy me a fucking Hellcat.
But that's the thing, bro. Profit margin does not matter, bro.
Nah,
Because
shut your bitch ass up. Buy me a Hellcat. What the fuck?
bro.
You a billionaire. What the fuck
So
you
if you
want?
wait, so 10% goes.
You got
to
it
your
like that?
inventory.
Hold on, wait. So you're spending 10% of the revenue you make on everything?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
That's
So only
wild.
10% goes to inventory.
Bro, you're not a business owner, bro. Why'd you? So now you're a liar,
you
bro.
don't even know what my business is, so
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. I know your profit
How can you
margin's not
even know-
90%
how
because
can you
I
even
study
know-
business.
How can
I
you
study
even know what
businesses,
my
bro. I
business
do
is?
this for a living. Okay, tell me what your business is. Go ahead. Dig yourself a deeper
Inventory,
fucking
but
hole.
10% is impossible.
Go ahead and dig yourself a deeper hole. Tell me
Bro,
what your business
I'm a
is.
fucking I'm a creative director. That's what I do. I don't need to spend money. I just make money off the little.
All
bit
right,
of
bro.
money that I spend.
Whatever
Yeah.
you say, man. You might be able to do that little. You might be able to do this little goofy shit around your dumbass friends. You're not gonna be able to do it up here, man. It's not gonna work. I do this shit every fucking day.
90%
Real world.
profit is crazy. 90% profit is crazy.
It's not that crazy, bro.
No,
And
it's
the thing-
fucking
the
no,
thing is
dude.
that
It's
the
fucking
percentage-
insane.
The percentage doesn't
Wait,
even
wait,
explain.
90%
The percentage
profit.
doesn't even explain
Boy.
what
so
exactly
10
it has to-
Boy.
Which
so
is
wait.
why I said it doesn't even matter,
Bro, what do you
Boy.
mean? Hold on. You said wait.
You would tell me that in real
The
life,
percentage,
I would smack you.
the percentage doesn't explain what?
It doesn't explain exactly what I'm doing, bro. Because you heard I said 90%. Oh,
At
buy
some
me
kid
a
did
Hellcat, buy me
10%.
this. That doesn't tell you how much money I made.
Business then.
Wait.
You made 90% profit on a business.
Yes,
You got
90% profit because
You got money in your pocket, boy.
Bro.
Give me that Hellcat.
No, I don't, bro.
So,
I'm gonna
so
tell you
10
why it's realistic. I'm
10%
gonna
I'm not
tell
trying
you
to
why
hear
it's
this shit.
realistic.
No,
Oh my, can you
no,
let me?
no.
Trying to hear this
No
shit,
worries,
Can I
bro.
at least tell you
Bro,
why? Can I? At
I
least
got a
tell you
plumbing
why?
company. I don't even make.
Can I at least tell you why it's
90%.
10% can't cover expenses. 10% can't cover
10%
expenses.
covers expenses. I'm
How
gonna
many
tell you why.
employees did you have, bro? Let's just break it down, bro. What was your revenue at the end of the year? Go ahead and tell me.
Employee.
Bro, can I explain to you?
Yeah,
why
explain to me
companies
what your
like that?
revenue at the end of the year was. We're gonna break it down, bro. Since you want to lie,
No,
I'm
bro.
gonna out you as a lying piece of shit. Tell me what your revenue at the end of the year was.
Bro, a couple 100,000, bro.
What is a couple hundred? That could be anywhere from 100,000 to 999,000.
No,
You're
bro.
not
Like
specific,
three
Saul.
something, bro. 330.
330,000. How much did you? How much did you profit?
300,000.
How much did you profit from 330,000?
I profited like 300.
What?
300,000, bro.
10%.
Yes.
What do
I'm
you,
gonna tell you.
bro?
Can I tell you what my business is though?
Nah.
I am an artist.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm an
Tell me.
artist.
Tell
I'm
me.
an artist. I don't have a lot of expenses, bro.
Oh, artists don't have to buy
a lot of
paint.
expenses.
Artists don't have to buy materials.
It's not.
You telling me you
that
don't
much
pay money for your
materials, bro.
studio
Yo,
apartment?
$30,000 worth of paint is a whole lot of fucking paint, bro.
Where do you paint at? Your
What
mom's
about?
house?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I paint
My
in my
bad.
house.
What about time? What about that? What about
I can
insurance?
add-
How much
I
are you
can
spending on
add time
insurance?
to it. Insurance of what, bro?
Oh my lord.
Nah,
Insurance of
see,
what? Insurance
yeah.
of what though?
Nah,
Ooh,
yeah.
shit, man.
That's you hurting my head, so.
License to sell art.
So you don't have any employees or anything?
Nah, I don't. I don't need an employee.
I thought you were a CEO.
Bro, is that not what a CEO is though? Chief of
You gotta pay. You gotta
executive.
pay yourself. You gotta pay yourself.
He don't pay himself,
That was
bro.
at a different. That was at a different.
What's
company,
your-
though. That wasn't
what's
this,
your,
That wasn't this company, bro.
What's your business structure, bro?
What's my what?
LLC.
What's your business
C
structure,
corp.
bro?
My business structure is somebody asks me to make some shit and I make it and then I charge them and I make
okay.
money.
Is it
What's
an
your legal? No, don't tell him, bro. Don't fucking tell him. Hush.
All right, my
Yo,
bad.
y'all are so
What-
indoctrinated. Bro.
What
It's
is it?
fucking
No, dude, no.
hilarious.
It's literally. Look, I'm gonna tell you what it
Nah,
is. It's just that you're a dumbass.
Sure.
That's literally it. Like, it's so obvious that you're lying. It's crazy.
Why do you think I'm lying, bro?
I know you're lying, bro.
You're like one of these.
Why do you
dudes
think
that
I'm lying, bro? You
Oh
think
my
I'm not
God.
good enough? You think I'm not?
What kind
good
of
enough
art?
to
What
do
kind
it?
of art do you do?
All kinds of art. I do
Like what?
visual arts. Visual
You
art.
have a social media? Can I?
You got a
follow
social
your
media
art?
account? You got an account?
Yeah, let
Don't
me follow
teacup,
that.
bitch. Don't teacup, motherfucker. You have a fucking
Yeah,
account or
don't
not?
teacup, bro. Don't teacup. He's gonna pull up some shit off Google right now.
Yeah, some poor shit, bro.
ChatGPT.
We gonna see the Mona Lisa.
This dude is lying through his teeth.
Why do you think I'm lying, bro?
I know
Why
you're
do-
lying, bro, because you don't, bro. No business. There is no business that is doing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, you're not making 90% profit on a business, bro. You have to spend
Bro.
money on driving. You have to spend money on labor. You have to
just
spend
told
money
you-
in
I just
in
told you that I don't
materials.
spend that money on materials, bro. I
Gas.
don't spend a lot on materials, bro.
Okay.
You know you stopping at the gas station for cigarettes and a snack.
Sometimes, yeah, but I'm not gonna count that as part of my business expense.
You got to.
Can you
Yeah,
tell
but
me?
you got to.
It's
That's
not
your
part of
money.
my
Let me
business
let me
expense.
let me ask you this, bro. First, so that's also telling me you don't know a lot about taxes. So
No, I do know a lot about the taxes, bro. I'm an accountant.
not if you're
bro.
not writing off
By
the food you
trade,
eat.
bro.
Oh,
By
you're an
trade, I'm
accountant.
an accountant.
You're an
Guys,
accountant.
guys.
Oh, okay, so check this out, then.
Guys.
Check this out, bro. Check this
Give me a
out.
second give me a second.
Hold on, spoken. Hold on, spoken, bro. I'm talking, bro. So I saw the light.
I got you.
I saw the light. So since you're an accountant, how much of your food can you deduct on your business taxes?
Well, each state it's different.
I'm talking about federal taxes, dude, not
Oh.
state.
I don't know, bro. How
I thought
much
you were an
taxes do you
accountant.
take out in general?
No, how much? And when you get food,
Yes.
okay, while you're working, while you're doing business, Mr. $300,000, how much can you deduct off of that food on your taxes?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I
It's
don't
50%. You don't do this shit,
Yes.
bro. You
know. Why
don't do
you
this
You
shit.
saying I don't do it, bro? That's what I graduated.
You clearly
with. I
don't, bro.
never
Yeah,
worked
but you're
for-
not you're
I
not
never
informed
worked
on
for
it.
a
I'm glad
Okay,
you're
but I could
educated,
just
bro.
Google
I'm
it, but I
I'm
could
glad
Google- but I
I'm
could
glad
Google
you're
it, right?
educated, bro. But
But
you're
I
not
could Google it,
intelligent.
right? But I could
Spoken. I'm
Google it.
gonna yield it to spoken, bro.
But I
Go
could
ahead,
Google
bro.
it, right?
Focus on multiple things.
Go ahead, spoken. It's too many lies, bro. Go ahead, spoken.
So, do you have a
So,
personal
all I
phone or a
wanted to
business
say,
phone?
good morning to everyone. All I wanted to say, obviously, he needs some business education. and
I'm
business
trying.
experience.
He won't let me.
Let's guide him.
Bro,
him
you
in
just
that
trying to get me
direction.
on some
and
dumbass
stop
questions
the
that you could just
ideology
Google,
that
bro.
you-
Like,
Boss
if
man,
I'm gonna do
boss
some
man.
taxes, I'm gonna just Google it, bro.
Okay,
Spoken.
so
I can't.
obviously,
It's not worth my
he's-
time to teach somebody like that, bro.
Okay,
Bro,
I
you
can see
you
that
can't
he's
teach
not
me
listening.
anything, bro.
He's not-
You
he's
don't
not
know anything
listening.
to teach me, bro.
So obviously he's not listening, and obviously he can't even have a real conversation. We don't all know everything. You have to realize that you don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. You're in a position right now to learn. You have to open your head to listen before you can learn.
Yeah, but you can't lead a horse to water and make him drink. No,
Now, I respect that, and
was
I know
hilarious.
that. Obviously, he doesn't. Obviously, he's not hungry yet. You
Bro,
understand
I'd be
what I'm
saying that
He's not
about some
hungry yet.
hoes.
He's not
But I'm
hungry
chilling
yet.
though, right? But I'm chilling in my crib though, right?
What is chilling in your own crib mean, bro?
Meaning that I'm good, bro. You're telling me I don't need to learn? The fuck do I need to learn about, bro? I'm chilling.
With 90% profit, yeah.
You see, Saul, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. How old are you? You're probably really young, right?
I'm fucking 30, bro. I'm 30.
Holy fuck, you're older
You
than
don't
me.
sound 30, bro. Yeah,
And I
you're
made
older
more
than me,
bread than all
bro.
of y'all already.
You're older
No,
than
you
me.
haven't.
You don't even sound right, dude.
Not
I
even
made
close,
more
bro.
bread than all of y'all, bro.
Not even close. No,
Honestly,
not even
I can
close.
show
I
you.
think
Yo, let's
you're
go
like
band for band
19,
right now, bro.
I'm not going band for
So-
band with you, you idiot.
Exactly.
I'm not going band for band with you.
No, my
It's a
mom
waste
died,
of my
actually.
time.
My mom actually died, bro. So no, I do not live in her house. My mom did
Saul,
not have
you
a house.
sound like you're 19, bro.
I'm not 19, bro. I graduated.
Or you sound like you're in middle school. Right, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's just
Yeah.
trolling. He's trolling.
I'm not trolling, bro. I'm dead ass.
You are.
I told
You
you. I was
definitely are.
being.
Who
I-
makes
90%
do you,
profit.
Hey, bro,
margin,
look.
Do you
bro.
even read the title?
How much
of
do you
the
charge
video?
bro said, hey,
Even
bro
read the
said,
title,
give
bro?
me a percentage. You
Listen,
said less than a
it's-
mil.
It's kind of like law, bro.
I ain't never in my life.
Where you think you're smarter because you understand the words
what?
of the law.
No,
like how to
it's not
explain
about
it
being.
like a
I
lawyer.
saw the light,
But
bro.
the
Let me
truth is,
reset
much-
this, bro.
it's
Let me
much
reset this.
simpler than
Hold
you
on, bro.
making it.
I'm not saying that I am smarter than you. That is not the point that I am trying to make here. The point that, like, I do I do consultations with multi-million-dollar businesses. Okay, so I help people in business all the time. I help people in their personal life all the time. If you have a business and that's real, and you think that you have a 90% profit margin, because you could genuinely think that, I would be interested in consulting.
I genuinely did.
Okay, I got it, bro. I got it. I
No,
would be
no,
genuinely
but I told you
interested
why. I
in
told you why,
consulting with
because-
you so that you can actually figure out where the bottom, because you could be sitting on a $3 million business and not even know it.
Oh, 100%. 100% I could. But I would
But
have to do more work to do
in
that.
order to do that, right? No, you don't necessarily have to do more work. You can automate it. See, that's something you just learned from me
I
right
can't
then.
automate my art, bro. I can't automate my art.
Yeah, bro. Listen, bro. I do that. Like, I don't know how many times I got to say it. I do this stuff for a living.
So tell me how I can automate my business to make
You
me
can you
to
can
make more.
unauthentically automate it by getting employees and teaching them to be like you.
But then that
And
would
you
be
take
wrong.
a commission. You take a commission on the things that they on the projects they complete. How would that be wrong?
But then
Giving
this
back to the
goes back
economy
to
is
my
wrong.
No, it goes back to my original point, which was if your employee is making a lot of profit and you're not paying them enough profit, then that's just not fair.
I see what he did
So
there.
if I
Bro,
told, if
but
I
you have
automated it-
90%
90%
profit margin
profit.
though.
bro,
So
I
you
don't want to give
can.
somebody more than 50 bands.
Okay, so you just lost the debate, bro. Hey, bro,
No.
have a good one.
How did I lose the debate, bro?
Have a good one,
You
bro.
just proved. You just
How did I
proved
lose
his
the
point.
debate?
You just proved the point.
You
from his
just proved
passion.
that
I
you're
own
not willing to do what
business.
you want other people to
It's
do,
not
bro.
an owner's
Yeah, I
job
don't
to
want
pay
to
a
do
living
it.
wage.
I don't want to do it, but other people should.
Yeah, get the fuck out, bro.
You got to lead by an
How,
example.
bro?
You got to lead by an
I
example.
don't have employees for that reason. I'm not doing anything wrong. It would be
You
wrong
Mo,
if I
dude, you
hired
have the
people.
money to hire somebody. You have 90% profit margin, remember?
You got to lead by an example.
I mean, maybe one day when I create another business that
Yeah,
is
one day.
more-
That shit's never gonna happen, bro. You just want all the money for yourself.
Well,
You're selfish.
I don't have a business where I can automate it to have more employees.
That's okay, man. I know. I get it. You're not willing to learn anything from anybody, even the people that know what they're talking
I mean, I don't
about.
want to
That's cool.
start like buying stuff and then selling it to other people, bro. That's really the only realistic way.
Let me ask you this, bro.
As an artist, how can an artist automate their art? You don't see no artists doing that, bro.
Are you serious?
Besides, like, what, designers?
So AI art's not a thing?
No, AI art is a thing, but who's making millions off of AI art, bro? Except the people who created AI.
Okay, I'm out. He doesn't know nothing about that.
Who? Tell me who's making.
He's not
who-
part of the
One
industry.
specific
Bruh.
person, though. I'm talking about like
you're
a
not part of the
monopolized.
industry. You're not part of the industry. You're just talking, you trolling. And you
I'm
just
not
piss me
part of
off.
it. I'm not part
Because
of the industry, bro.
You,
I'm not part of
here's
it.
what happens with you, right? Let me say this. I think what happens with you is that somebody knows that you can draw something and they ask you to draw them something and now you think you're an artist.
No.
You're not an artist.
That's not what I did.
That's it.
No, that's
That's
not
it.
what I
When you
did.
don't know business plans, you don't know how business works. We already figured that one out. Second, obviously, if you don't know what automation is in regards to art, then you really not in the game. You're like You're like you just using crayons, bro. You're just
I'm
using crayons.
outside. I'm
So stop
outside the game.
trolling. Stop
I'm
trolling.
outside.
If you want
I'm
to learn,
outside
learn
the
something.
game, bro. Because
So
I
you
don't
make-
need to do what y'all do to make money, bro.
So do you
What
think
do you do to make
Walmart?
money?
Do you think Walmart makes 90% profit?
No, they
No.
don't. No,
Oh,
So how
no.
can
he's not making 90% profit. That's like hiding.
My business plan, and it's not even a business plan. I just got into it, bro. Mine allows me to get that
Oh
margin.
my God.
I know other companies cannot. I know other companies
He has a
cannot.
bunch of excuses.
so
on the
wait,
page that says no excuses.
so you're the exception to the rule.
No, I'm not the exception to the rule.
All right, bro.
What I do doesn't.
Okay,
What
bro.
I do doesn't take a lot.
The page is no excuses. You have nothing but excuses.
Hey, let me ask you
It's
something.
not
I
an
saw the light.
excuse. I'm literally telling you that my
Hey,
business. like,
I
what
saw
I'm
the light.
doing
I saw the
does not
light, bro.
require
Relax,
a lot of money
relax,
from
bro.
me.
Relax. All right, listen.
No,
There's a number that you get when you start a business. What's that number called?
your IN
Your IEN?
or whatever the fuck that number is, bro. Your business tax
He's
identification.
clowning
Bro.
himself, bro.
No, bro.
I'm good.
Yo, these are
I'm
all
good.
just terms.
I'm
that
done,
I could
bro.
just
I'm
Google-
through.
I could just
As
Google
long
it. I could
as he
just
keeps
Google it.
talking, we can educate each
Bro,
other or
bro,
learn
this
from
thing
him.
is
Tell me-
hey,
tell me-
he's digging a hold of
okay,
China
tell
right
me-
now. It's
tell me how-
crazy.
Tell me how understanding this though, or knowing this little piece of trivia makes your business any better. How it makes
Because
you
it
an
makes you
actual
because
business
I'll tell
owner.
you why. Because it makes you seem competent to your peers. When you seem incompetent to the people that are around you, they don't want to spend money with you.
Yeah,
And they
but
don't want to
who-
make money
but does
either.
does that literally translate?
Yes.
Does that literally translate? No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yes.
You know, in
you're
this doesn't
you're
make
making
you a better
you
business
you
owner.
saying that you make $300,000 a year. If you were a competent person, you could be making $3 million a year. You're limiting yourself by your own ignorance, bro. It doesn't hurt me. I'm doing great. It don't matter to me.
It's not, bro. This goes back to like the shit I was saying, bro. Like none of this guy that said business terminology is extremely important. It's not, bro. It's
Okay,
not.
man. All right.
It's literally not,
I got a
bro.
question.
As long as you can understand what these things do, you don't gotta memorize this shit like it's fucking trivia, bro.
So do you have a small business license? Since you don't have employees.
No, I had a corp.
Hey, hold on. What state you live in?
Just don't worry about it.
So you really so
Nah,
so,
I live on the East Coast. I'm in New York, bro. I'm in New York. I'll tell
You
you.
gotta have a
straight, I'm in
business
New York.
license to operate in New York, bro.
Shit, whatever
No.
I was doing, I was making money, bro.
What do you mean whatever you were doing? Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean
The art
whatever? What do you mean whatever
art
you were
shit.
doing, bro?
The
The-
art
the
shit,
Fed-
bro.
Hold on. You said whatever you were doing. That's past tense.
Yeah, I've already made enough, bro. I'm chilling, bro. I do like stocks and stuff now.
the plot thickens.
I do
thickens.
options,
All right,
bro.
bro.
I do options.
Hey,
now.
who said the plot thickens?
Listen. Okay,
Coach
I know
Nick,
we're
Coach
just
Nick,
playing, bro.
Coach
and I know-
Nick.
Wait.
The
Yo,
plot
Coco, let me say
thickens.
something. I know it sounds a little heated, bro, and I am a little bit dumb. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm not an idiot, bro. You feel me? I did make money, bro. I did make money doing what I said. I
I've
did,
never
bro.
heard
I'm
an
not
intelligent person have to say they're not an
what's
idiot.
What's funny is though, I literally do got a degree in being an accountant, bro, and all that. Like, I'm not lying about.
I don't give a fuck
I'm
about
not
that.
trolling.
I don't
I'm
care
not
about
trolling.
that.
I learned all of this shit, bro.
You have a
I
piece
did
of
actually
paper.
create a real business at one
So
point.
wait. Okay, I hear you.
And,
I want to say one thing. I'm just now getting my LLC started. I
Yeah.
buy merchandise from Chinese vendors. I'm gonna give you an example. I spend $3 for one perfume and I sell it for $20. You also gotta account for the shipping and handling, right? Right?
Yeah.
90% profit.
That's not 90% profit already, though.
You gotta count.
You're trying to
Huh?
make me into an
You gotta
idiot, bro.
count
I'm
for
not
the.
an idiot,
No,
bro.
I'm not. No, I'm just trying to break it down to you. You
Listen
gotta
for a
pay
second,
for the
bro.
shipping and the handling, plus what I paid for. I don't even see 90% profit off of one perfume that comes from China. Nobody in the world is seeing 90% profit.
That's you. But let's say you sold that one perfume. So you bought it for how much? You said $3. Let's say it took $10 to get that perfume here. And
$3.
all right, let's say $3, right? If you sold
Mm-hmm.
that for what would be the math? Fucking 300, right?
I
That would be your
sold
90%, right? Whatever the math is, don't quote me on the math right now, but you know what I'm saying. If you made what you made off of the sale high enough, you would be getting 90% margins.
That is not tangible.
Okay, but in what I did, it was tangible for me to do that. Is what my whole point
Can we
was.
just move on to
And this was a
somebody else, man?
whole
This
dumb
guy's
point
crazy.
of the whole reason why I came up here was to say that you should pay your
Okay,
employees
so you gotta
livable wages.
you gotta
You don't
pay
have
taxes
employees, though.
over
How
that
can you speak on
90%
that?
profit.
Hell yeah,
You
you
gotta
gotta pay
pay
taxes
taxes
on
on
it.
Hey,
I pay
So do you
taxes.
so do
I'm
you
sorry.
still see 90%
I'm sorry,
profit?
bro.
No,
I
no, not
have
at
to
the end
call
after
something.
taxes.
I have to call something out on this, man. Bro, you're an accountant and you don't know what 90% of $3 is?
Bro, I don't care about that math right now.
Bro, you said 300
It's
and then you said
3,000,
that'd be your
3,000, bro. Whatever.
bro.
Crying over there.
Nah,
That's what
bro.
it is.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. This motherfucker said sell it if you get it for $3, you sell it for 300. That's your 90%. That's way
Whatever,
more than
bro.
90%.
Bro, I could have went on my calculator and done the math. First of all, I know
You shouldn't
all of
have
us are
two
using
accountants. You have a
calculators. I
degree.
know all of us are using calculators, but I decided to be authentic and not use a calculator.
You
and
decided to
just
be
do the math off
wrong.
my
That's what you
head.
decided to be. You decided to be wrong.
Bro, but the math is easy to do
We're
on a
moving on,
calculator,
bro.
right?
We're moving
The
on, bro.
math
I'm
is
done.
easy to do on a calculator.
I'm done bullying you, bro.
The math is easy to do on a calculator, right?
I'm done bullying you, bro.
Bro, you're done believing me because I didn't do some stupid ass math off the top of my
I'm
head.
done
bro.
bullying you, bro.
Instead of
I'm
going
through.
on my you're done believing what that I'm now you're saying
No,
can't
I
do
didn't say
math? So you don't
believing.
believe
I
can
never
do math?
believed you. I said I'm done bullying you. I'm through.
Oh, bully me, bro? You can't bully me, bro.
He's not listening.
You can't. You literally cannot bully me, bro. You're a random ass person on a fucking TikTok live, bro. You literally cannot bully me.
Let's do our band for band thing since that's the last thing you got. Show me your band statement from last month.
I got you, bro. I'm gonna send to you DMs.
Show it on here.
No, I'm not gonna show you my fucking statement to to fucking 100 people, bro.
What's the difference between showing one guy your statement?
I will. I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
Cause I trust him.
You trust him? You don't even know this guy. You just said he's a guy on TikTok Live.
I mean, he could post it, but I don't know all 99 people. I trust him because I'm talking to him.
I'm glad you caught on to that.
Come on, man. Let me just. I got some genuine questions for the topic.
This is the last one, bro. This is the last one, I promise.
It's funny because y'all are just like.
No, it's
y'all
funny
kinda
because like
hilarious.
I've never
Y'all
seen
are, like,
somebody so
regular ass
committed to the
people, bro.
lie. I've just never. Navy Fed.
Nice.
3%. It's 3%.
That's biased.
Now hold on. Now that's 90% profit. Don't forget that.
That's crazy, bro. You should have like $3 billion if you're making 90% profit. You got 35 grand and 90% profit margin?
90% profit margin. Book a session, bro. Text
What
a
are you
number.
selling, bro? Acorns? What are you selling?
Book a session, bro. Book a session. Text a bill to 256-857-2204. Anybody in the chat, if you want to make more money as an entrepreneur, you want to start a business, your business isn't going the way you want it to go, you want to make more money, or if you're an employee and you want to make more as an employee, go ahead and text a bill to 256-857-2204 and book a consultation with me. We're making our consultations a lot more affordable because I've realized that a lot of you guys, since you don't have $1,000 saved up for an emergency, you damn sure don't have $1,000 to pay me for a consultation. So I think we're going to change our consultation to a subscription service month to month for less than $100 a month. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I know it's going to be less than $100 a month. And I'm going to help you guys that way. That way it's more accessible to you guys and you guys can actually get the help without coming out of pocket so much money all at once. You see what I'm saying? And that way, when you get the help and you don't need me no more, you just stop paying for the subscription. Easy peasy, right? So, anywho, but for right now, it's still 50% off. So you'll get a consultation for $500. Text a bill to 256-857-2204 and, get with your boy. Also, if you're like I saw the light and you think you have a 90% profit margin, you definitely need a consultation because I can guarantee you don't. So, I saw the light. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate you. Hey, I saw the light. Can I ask you a question before you go, bro?
Sure.
What's the most valuable show on TikTok?
I'm gonna put it on this one, bro.
Which is called what?
This shit's called I own 7 businesses.
Okay. Fucking dickhead. All right. Anywho, who had questions? Somebody said they had some genuine questions.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Good faith, too. Good faith, no trolling. So, on the topic, it's not an owner's job to pay you a living wage. I would half agree with that, right? I mean, it would depend on the job that the person is being hired to do. Like if you're just being hired to put together, cardboard boxes for 3 hours a day. I mean, yeah, you can't really expect a living wage off that. But I would make the contention that you probably should. I mean, if you want to be a good company owner and gain a respectful brand, you probably should take care of your employees, though.
Okay, so you can, in order to have respect for your brand, the customer that's buying your product actually cares how you treat your employees. Interesting.
I would say, yeah. I mean, look, especially with the social media the way it is today, you can see that things that really didn't matter in business before start to matter now. Even political stances. I mean, it's literally you can get attacked from 1,000 different angles that can hurt your brand.
A company doesn't have a political stand. But listen, so if that was the case, man, if that's the case, why are all of these businesses that are out here that corporations that are paying their employees less than the amount that they need to actually retire, but they're giving them 401ks though? Why are they still making billions of dollars a year, tens of billions? Walmart made $19.8 billion last year.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I didn't catch the first part.
I said if that was the case, and the customer cares about how you treat your employees, and that's what's going to be their decision maker, whether they buy with you or not. Why are there still companies out here that are paying their employees $14 an hour and giving them a 401k and they think they're going to be able to retire because they have a 401k, but the corporation knows they're never going to retire if they continue to work there? What's the issue with that?
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying, could it possibly be that that's bullshit and people just want the product and they really don't give a fuck how people treat their employees? Could it possibly be that?
I mean, I would agree with you that most. I wouldn't even say most. I would say it's a good percentage of people that probably are oblivious to how
No, dude, it's not that they're oblivious. They just don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean,
14
again, I would
is
say
enough.
that
Y'all just not
once you
working
get pulled
ready to
up and
climb.
once you get hang on, let's I can't I don't even know what you said, brother, but let's just say like they can't they don't care until they care. Like if you go viral on the internet and it gets positive, I
Can you name a business that this have? Yeah, give me an example of what you're talking about.
Okay, there was a gentleman who was a business owner in California who made he processed paper, like large sheet, small sheet paper, and he was on TikTok and he went on somebody's TikTok live, or I'm sorry, not a live, just a video, and commented some really disrespectful stuff, and he's the CEO and owner of his company, and that went viral, and literally he got boycotted overnight. Everybody piled onto him, and now I think it was like 6 months later, the dude just folded, completely closed his company, everything. I mean,
we're talking about small businesses. We're not talking about large company.
Can I say something though?
I thought that's kind of what we're talking about because you seem to be like a relatively small, like you're not Walmart level, but you're also probably not, selling T-shirts at the local, Circle K gas station. I'm just saying that, there's levels to it, but I mean, if you would like to clarify, do you mean small businesses or do you mean corporations?
No, you're not really talking about the topic. So I mean, when we're having a conversation, me and you are having a conversation, like I'm talking about what you're saying. So like, check this out, right? There are instances where something can blow up on social media and you will lose your business for it. Handel's Ice Cream out here, the guy that owned it, he had a Facebook post that he posted years ago, and he was saying slurs in his Facebook post that I ain't even heard of before, like goofy stuff, like
you heard all the slurs, man. You heard all the slurs.
No, bro, like he was saying like mud puppy and shit like that. Like it was. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Jesus, man.
But like gook, and like I'm like, bro, nobody says that. Like nobody says gook. Nobody calls Asian people. Like, how could you? Nobody says that. So they found that, and he lost his entire franchise. And ironically enough, the person that bought the franchise after is a black guy. Oh man, the irony, man. Anyway, that happens. Yeah, that definitely happens. But what I'm specifically talking about, I don't really think that has anything to do with how they're treating their employees. I think that has more to do with certain politically correct topics within the marketplace that people are finding unfavorable, and the society deems you as not worthy to be successful, which I don't agree with personally. It's not illegal to be a racist. You're just a
I see your point.
dumbass.
Okay, so let's talk about. But the point I was trying to make there, though, is that if you took an instance of, let's say it's it would probably have to be an egregious example. It would have to be like, it's almost.
No, bro. Like, I don't want to stay on it, bro. What's the last thing you bought?
What's the last thing I bought?
Yeah, what's the last thing you paid for?
Damn, man, I don't know. Pizza last night.
Okay, do you give a fuck how the pizza people treat their fucking employees?
I absolutely do. Yeah, I shop at
Oh
all.
my god, bro.
Okay, well look.
Don't lie, bro.
Delivery drivers ain't getting bread though.
But
How
that's
about
my
getting
question.
bread?
Can I give an example? I work for this company called Procter and Gamble,
Oh yeah, Procter and Gamble. I'm aware of Procter and Gamble.
and the work that I did was repetitive, and it was giving me carpal tunnel. And I had to work 12 hours, 4 days
Start
on,
jerking off with the other
3
hand,
days,
man. I don't know what to tell you.
4 days on, 3 days off. The job in itself was deteriorating my body. You don't think jobs like that, where this product has to be packed, shipped, and these laborers are doing this work. So Walmart and Target and Kroger and so on and so forth to be filled with the shelves. They pay these individuals pennies.
Well, yeah, I mean that's because of the
But they are
bulk.
paying a
You're talking
livable
about large
wage.
corporations. You're going to get a better deal.
It is a livable wage though. You can live off of it.
Well, I don't. I mean, it would depend on your location, like geographically. Like if you live in California, probably not.
When you guys say that these guys are getting paid pennies, what do you mean?
They mean they just see the profit that these companies get, and they don't realize.
I think they're talking about the price per unit.
I can't hear nobody, bro. I need one person, please.
They just don't understand business is what they're saying right
I thought it was our conversation, but
it was. I don't like. So listen, bro. This is what I like to do up here. So, do you want people to get paid more money?
Of course I do. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But they need to have skills.
Damn, he said straight up no. Okay, but you want people to get paid more money, right?
Businesses.
Yes, but
who is
caveat.
exempt? Who is exempt from getting paid more money? Tell me.
People who can't do the job.
No. What industries are exempt from getting paid more money?
Clarify. From what do you mean?
Industry.
Right. So, what industry is?
No. I'm asking you what industry, or because you said it's not going to be everybody. So which one is an exception?
Ask the question again. I think I'm confused, man.
I don't understand what's confusing about it.
Well,
He's a cornball.
You're asking me which industry should be barred from making more money?
Yeah, you said you want people to make more money, and then you said, yeah, but it's not going to be everybody. I'm like, okay, which industries are exempt from making more money?
It's a complex question. You can't expect a simple answer.
I don't really think it's that complex.
More money. What if they're not productive? What if they're slower than the average person? What if they don't have the skills to do that job? I mean, there's tons of factors that would go into that.
So you're going to be selective in who gets more money then?
Well, it's a meritocracy. Everybody's going to be selective in who makes more money. Let
me ask you something. I want you to be completely honest. Okay, Walmart tracks this stuff. What if they decided to give What if they decided to pay everybody that works at Walmart that they deem productive $25 an hour?
What you're asking me? What if they did? I mean,
yeah. What if they did? And then everybody else that they deemed as not productive, they still make their $14.
Well, then honestly, that'd be a great system, man. Honestly, in my opinion.
Okay, so you got to think deeper, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. Listen to what I said. I said they deem productive. So for their version of deeming, like their bar of productivity could be unreasonably high. So that's not a good system.
I mean, well, I don't see how that's bad. Okay, so let's say that they put a metric in place.
Okay, let's say.
Well, hang on. Let me.
We're gonna. I understand what you're about to say, bro. I understand. Like, let's say we fucking. Okay, let's say human beings can shit out apples. Okay, let's just say that we can just shit apples out.
You don't
And
have to make it as complicated. Let's just
no,
say,
dude, this is very simple. Let's say human beings
okay,
shit,
well, if it's so
shit
simple, let's
apples
keep it
out,
to
bro.
Walmart. Let's say
So
you're a
let's say that
doctor,
my
right?
bar of
Oh, come on,
production,
man.
let's say my bar of production for a single person that's working at my apple shitting out company, right? Is you have to the bar of production to make $25 an hour is you have to shit 10 apples out a day, right? But the average worker shits out 3 apples a day. Is that a good system?
They got loose booty holes.
Yeah, I mean, if you want more money and you can be productive to the point of reaching a set quota, then I don't see a problem with that.
You don't see a problem with setting unreasonable expectations within the workplace,
I mean, when
guess?
you use no offense, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you use like a kind of crazy metaphor there with shitting apples.
Correct. It's so that it's very simple so that you can understand it.
And that's, well, I mean, I can understand it. I think you're trying to take it off to, another little land real quick. But I'm saying
I wasn't. It's just really simple.
You said if Walmart wanted to introduce a new policy where if you reached a set metric standard that they have given you steps to show how to get to, and you can't reach it, but if you do, you get a $25 an hour salary, and any who don't stay at their
okay.
set salary.
So I just have that system within my workplace, and I've set the bar unreasonably high, so nobody gets the $25.
Well, I mean, you don't have to set it unreasonably high. You can
That's
set
exactly what they're gonna do. Thank you. Now you see what my
Now
you see my point.
Wait, can I say why? Can I assume why they would set the bar so high? Because they paid
Because
everybody
they
more
don't
money.
want to pay them the money. That was super simple.
But,
like we're talking about a corporation that if their profit margins aren't high enough, their stock price is going to plummet.
What about Aldi? What about Aldi?
What about Aldi?
Aldi's a mate, dude. I mean, they opened an Aldi in my town like about a year and a half ago. I got a brother that works for him. They pay him $23 an hour, and he's just
Aldi's a significantly smaller company.
They're the fastest growing company in the nation right now.
Aldi pay decent prices.
They're in front of Chick-fil-A right now.
Aldi pay better than me.
Aldi pays great, and they have great benefits. I mean,
but what
they
is
have a great
Aldi's business model though? It's completely
thank you. Somebody that actually understands, bro.
Aldi's
listen, because this is baseline. This is so simple. This is so like, cause I told you they're a significantly smaller company, and you went to their market growth, like their market cap. So when I say they're significantly smaller, stop talking so that you can listen and learn, bro. Please, because I'm trying to teach you how this shit works.
I mean, I think I get a pretty good grasp on it, man.
Okay, you clearly don't, because I told you they're a smaller company, and you said they're growing exponentially. When I say smaller company, I'm not talking about their market cap. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about they run their stores with significantly fewer employees than Walmart does.
Yeah, smaller footprint. Yeah, I agree with that.
So Aldi, they only got about 7 employees at the store at any given time. Walmart's got like 50 motherfuckers in there. No, don't tell me that's not true. I've consulted with an Aldi.
It's probably around like 15.
Bro, y'all piss me off with these like goofy ass.
I was just in there yesterday, man. I mean, I don't know.
Congratulations, bro. You came in the middle of shift change. You happy?
All right. I mean, all right. If you brought up the amount of employees in the store, I just told you what I had.
Fewer workers means higher pay per person, lower payroll overhead.
Right, but they have much.
That is literally their business model. Aldi's business model is lean staffing, and they multitask their employees. All the employees in an Aldi, they're stocking, they're a cashier, they're cleaning, they're doing logistics, like they're doing all that. In a Walmart, they hire one individual to do those tasks. The business models are complete, and like let's not act like Aldi's is like this. They don't have a fucking bakery. They don't have a deli counter. They don't have like tire and lube centers. Like fuck, they don't have pharmacies. They don't have that. So like fewer departments means fewer wages to cover, so that money can go into higher pay for the smaller staff.
If you didn't have the money to cover it, why would you put those in place?
Oh my God, you're not listening, bro. This isn't an argument. I'm telling you the reason why the people that work at Aldi are making more money. It's because the business does not have as much to pay for. It's smaller. Like, bro, the average, like, let's talk about, bro, you're talking about revenue, man. You're talking about revenue. That's not the,
money.
We're talking about business models, bro. That's what we're talking about. Smaller stores have lower operating costs. Aldi's only like fucking, 15,000 square feet? Walmart's are like 150,000 square feet.
Okay, like one thing at a time. One thing. Let me just reply. So under that, I mean, I agree with you. They are a small business. They're smaller than Walmart for sure. So are you saying that when they get to Walmart's size, and let's say that they do start having bakeries and
They're not. That's not
electronics
going to
stores?
happen. That's not going to happen.
Well, okay. Well, people aren't going to shit apples either, but we had that metaphor. Let me say my metaphor. So
Oh, you're making a metaphor. You're saying, okay, go ahead. My bad. I didn't know it was a
yeah, so
metaphor.
that's all right. So let's say they get to that big. Let's say that Aldi does grow to that level. What are we going to see the same outcome? You're telling me it's impossible.
They
to
would
have
have to.
Aldi's
They would
business
have to charge. They would have to charge more money because if they got to that level, they would have to have. They'd be publicly traded first of all, probably because it benefits the company. But they'd have investors if they got to that level. So if they had investors, the investors are going to say, "Look, I want to make this amount of money on my return." And Aldi's going to be like, we're going to struggle to pay that because we're paying our guys $25 an hour to
model?
fucking
Right.
to
I
do a
see your
fucking
point.
cashier job, you know. So they would even. The reason I say that's not going to happen is because that's not sustained. They can't do that. How do you go to all your workers and say, "Hey, man, we're lowering your pay from $25 an hour to 14 because we just want to grow"? Like that. That's not their business model. That's why I said that's
Okay.
that's not going to happen. And if it did
No, I
happen,
mean
it'd
I
be.
agree with that.
I think the business would shut down. I'll be honest with you.
You think Aldi's gonna fold eventually?
No, I'm saying if in your metaphor, if that did
Oh, okay.
happen, I
Okay.
think that would be catastrophic to the structure of the business.
I got you. Well, look, man. I mean, I don't got much time here, but I appreciate it. We was pretty respectful, and I think we both got some good points. I think you probably won at the end there, with the last point.
Well, it's not
But
about
I
winning, bro.
appreciate
It's all about like having people learn stuff. Like learning
no,
how this stuff
absolutely.
works, learning how this stuff works, and how to navigate the marketplace to make more money. Like at the end of the day, it's just becoming a more scarce and more valuable employee. And if you don't want to be an employee, you could always start a business. And there are people out here that are going to help you do that. I'm one of them. You're gonna have to pay me, but I'm one of them.
Yeah, yeah. Man, well, look, I'm gonna drop you a follow because you seem to be a pretty informative individual, and I like your show. It's my second
Got you
time
Appreciate it,
follow
bro.
following,
too.
but y'all have a good one, man. I
Hold on,
appreciate
wait,
you.
before you go, bro. I got a question.
Yeah, yeah. I know your little slogan tagline. Go ahead.
What's the most valuable? What's the most valuable channel on TikTok, bro?
Man, I gotta say it's probably gonna be in the No Excuse podcast.
I love it. Thank you,
All
bro.
right, man.
Thanks for
You
coming
have a
on.
good one, brother.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna clip all this shit up and I'm gonna put it in a video. That's what I'm doing. Oh, what was that?
Did that scare you there?
No, my ears hurt. I don't like that.
My bad, man. My bad.
Let's see. Bing bong boom. We get all the rest of these people in here. Okay. We got an Esquire a question to come up. Holy shit. We don't get a lot of lawyers on the show.
Well, you're lucky. I was, excuse me, just wanted to chime in because I was listening to what you were saying about Aldi, and
Aldi, yeah.
yeah, it's true. They do a lot of things. They control the pipeline because about 60 to 80% of their products are all private labeled.
That is also true. That was. I didn't want to get into that because I felt like that would have been off of what he was talking. I didn't want to disrespect him and start talking about other stuff. I wanted to address his points.
Yeah, no, they have a lot of good things that just make sense for that store. And when I started shopping there, I thought, okay, they don't have, Walmart has about 40,000 items. Aldi has, like 10
I think
or
they
12.
have. Well, yeah. I mean, again, smaller store. Like even if we were to take out the product, and just look at I know the average Walmart store is a small store is gonna run 150,000 square feet.
Right.
And I know an Aldi store is somewhere around 15,000 square feet, and that's actually being generous.
Yeah, I think they're like 10 to 12 actually.
Yeah, it's like 12. A small store is like 12.
Yeah. Right.
So
And
the smaller your store is, the less product you can put in it, right? I just think that makes sense.
Right. There's fewer choices between products, but you know what? I pretty much exclusively shop there now.
I do. No, I'm not saying I don't
products.
love Aldi. I do love Aldi. I like it. But I mean, it's I don't like Walmart, man. I don't shop at fucking Walmart. Walmart's dirty.
Yeah.
I go to Publix because I'm a white black person. So I go to Publix and Kroger.
I got to go to Publix and get the fried chicken and the sandwiches from time to time. But other than that, man, You know, it's
I don't have a like. What am I going to Walmart for?
yeah.
Like, honest to
I
God, what am I going to Walmart for?
I
Most
really
of the
don't.
food in Walmart isn't even good for you anyway. So like, it's not like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like boar's head. I like boar's head meat. I
Yeah,
like boar's head cheese.
yeah.
And I
They
think
have
the
some.
produce at Walmart pisses me off.
Yeah, that's the other reason I go. Well, either stop at on the roadside places that I know about. There's one place in Newport Richie I go to all the time in
Well,
Florida.
I like, and I know like people on here, like they watch me, right? Y'all know that I'm not like, well, I am easily irritated. But like going in Walmart frustrates the fuck out of me because not only do I have to like deal with the fact that it's dirty all the time, it's never clean. Walmart is never clean, bro. Walmart is never clean ever.
Wait, you not
So
finna do that. You not finna do that. Walmart ain't clean. What the fuck you mean?
Walmart is never clean, bro. Are you kidding
It's
me?
not.
Maybe near you, nigga. But the
Nowhere. I've been to all
motherfuckers
50
on
states, bro.
all
Walmart's never clean.
So can I add a footnote
you
too?
are
Can I
spoiled.
add a footnote to that Walmart?
Hold on, but
You
before
are
I said, but
spoiled.
I'm gonna get
Have
to
you
my
ever worked
point,
at
and then I'm gonna
Walmart?
let you. I'm gonna get to my no, bro, because I'm more valuable than that. But
No,
listen,
no. But it's your experience that matters, brother.
no, I've never worked at Walmart, but I've shopped there before. But listen, so
Alright,
I
type
go into
shit.
Walmart, I go into the fucking produce section, fucking people licking the fucking fruits and vegetables and shit. Like this shit, they just don't do that shit at Publix, bro. They just don't do it.
And can I add a footnote to that? Walmart targets a certain demographic as well.
Is that true? Walmart and Target's a certain demographic. Like you talking about like race?
Just class of people, in my opinion.
Class of people. We
Financial
all need to
disparity.
eat, right?
Yeah, but
What do you mean class of people? I don't understand.
I just feel as though Walmart and Target is like a different class of people that shop at Target.
I don't go to Target because the people in Target look weird. So I will agree with you there. There is a
Target
different
over Walmart.
there's a different kind of person that's going into Target, bro. But I mean, like as far as class of people, they can look different and still be at the. I mean, I'm middle class. I only made $250,000 last year. I'm middle class. I'm upper middle class, but I'm middle class.
What do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur.
So he owns 7 businesses, and he doesn't believe in paying a living wage.
I'm an entrepreneur. What do you do?
I own a lawn care and landscaping company, a construction company, a remodel and renovation company, a cleaning company. I also do indoor and outdoor construction. I do auto glass repair and replacement, and I own a consulting company and a real estate company as well.
And how did you do that? So look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm from the hood and shit, right? I've been working multiple jobs. We don't make enough. There is no possible way to create a business with the amount of money y'all are giving us.
Who was y'all?
So,
I'm confused. I didn't have any money when I started. I didn't have any money when I started my
business
business,
owners,
bro. I didn't have any money.
Okay. So how? My question is, how can you help me or give me some information that help me?
You can book a session.
Book a session. Do you see the shit I'm talking about? This is bullshit, cuz y'all do the same thing.
Well, I mean, bro, you gotta be willing to pay to get into the rooms that you want to get into. People that pay attention. People that don't pay attention.
It's crazy that you say that, bro. Cause look, I literally bought a course, an active income course for Sneeko, right? Motherfuckers.
Why would you buy anything from a person that lets somebody else sleep with their wife?
Oh my god, bro, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. Why the fuck would you buy anything from somebody that lets somebody else sleep with their wife?
Dang, you just said you judge people based off how they look. So I'm already knowing you want some racist weird shit, bro.
Okay, whatever, man. Yeah, if you let somebody else fuck your wife, I'm going to judge you. Yes. That's weird as fuck.
Okay, first off, I ain't in nobody's life like that, paying that fucking close.
You probably should if you're paying for a course from somebody that's prominent online. See, you can't get mad if you don't do your own due diligence. It's not always somebody else's fault. Sometimes it's just you.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But my point is, bro, how can you help a nigga that ain't got shit besides? Can you?
I can help anybody, bro. I didn't have shit. I didn't have nothing, bro.
How you gonna be black and not help your own brother out, bro? That shit don't even make sense. And that's
bro, I give free advice up here all of the time, bro. All the time. Do you want me to give you some fucking advice, bro?
Yeah. Give me some advice, some real.
All right.
He's not asking a
Watch this,
subjective
bro.
question.
Watch this. How many hours a week do you work?
35, 40.
All right.
That's what I can.
You can work more hours than 40 hours, bro.
No, sir, bro. Do you work 40 plus hours?
I work 75 hours a week, and I work 75 hours a week for an extended period of time.
You're lying, nigga. You're lying on God.
Okay, well then, bro, like, how can I see? You asked me to help you, and now you're telling me that I'm a liar.
75 hours a week, gang.
Somebody with 7 businesses, dude. Duh.
Nigga,
what do you think? I'm working 10 hours a week running 7 businesses? Like, how do you think that works?
What, nigga? So what? You clock in and motherfucking.
I don't have to clock in.
Okay,
I'm a salary employee.
Now we're lying.
See, bro, you said you wanted. This is why black people don't get help, bro. You said you wanted fucking help, and now you're just insulting me and calling me a liar. I don't want to fucking help you. It's not worth my time, bro. Book a session.
Go ahead and tell me.
I want to go next because he just talking straight fuckery right now on the bottom.
Book a session, bro. It's $1,000. You from the hood? You got money? Pay the money and learn. I'm gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk to you because you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, my guy. You got to learn how to listen.
I did more work than you, and I'm 22, gang.
Hey, bro, look, if doing more work was better for you, you wouldn't be asking me how to do better. If you've done more work than me, you should be doing better than me, but you're not, are you?
Gang, you got hit, bro.
You can't say anything. There's nothing that you can say, bro.
I can't say anything because I don't know your life.
You're right, bro. You don't know my life. And the reason why, like, y'all use race and black people and all this, I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm trying to talk to people that want to fucking win. I don't give a fuck if you're black or not. The problem with black people is they don't think they have to listen to anybody. That's y'all's downfall. Y'all miss out on opportunities because you talk to people crazy.
Tell me something I don't already know.
Then change it, bro. You're not doing anything to fix the fucking problem. That's why people look down on us, because we're not willing to fix our own fucking issues.
Do you know what's going on in the world right now?
Not too much on that.
Do you know what's going on in the world right now? Stop it, dude. Please.
What's going on in the world right now?
You probably don't even know what's going on in the world, bro. You so caught up.
What the fuck is this? Have you ever? You said the world, bro. What country have you been to? What countries have you been to outside of the United States?
None. What the fuck?
So how the fuck do you know what's going on in the world, motherfucker?
How do you know what's going on in the world?
I've been to 15 countries.
15. Name them. Name all 15.
Holy fuck, bro.
Yeah,
holy shit. I've been to Moldova. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Poland. These are all countries in Europe. If you wanted to know, these are all countries in Europe. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Hamburg in Germany. I've been to Berlin in Germany.
Okay.
I've been to Salzburg. I've been to Italy. I've been to Rome. I've been to Canada. I've been to Mexico. I've been all over the world.
Bro, I could do the same thing, nigga. I've been to China, Japan, motherfucking Alaska, nigga.
I've also been to Japan. Where'd you go in Japan? Where'd you go in Japan?
I need to see some evidence or some shit, cuz. All that talking don't mean
Did
shit.
you need to see evidence? Did you need to? Hey, bro,
get up here on TikTok right
Narcos, relax, bro, relax. Did you need evidence before you paid for that course for Sneeko? Did you need evidence from him? Did you need evidence from Sneeko before you paid him money for a course?
Let me see your room. Is your room clean?
You see my fucking room, bro.
Nigga, oh God, stop playing with
me.
You
see my fucking room. What are you talking about?
Fuck, nigga, I could get up here and name fucking states, nigga. Oh, like what, nigga? The fuck, I've been to all 50 states. Now
remember, guys. He asked me to help him, and I told him that I didn't. I can hear it, bro. I can hear it in his voice.
You didn't ask one subjective question. You didn't ask one subjective question. You asking for help. You're not even giving
asking, bro. I'm trying to understand.
You're not trying to understand anything, bro. You're just trying to argue, bro.
Okay.
Usual suspects.
What did you do from nothing to get to where you are? What was?
I'll tell you what I did. I'll tell you what I did. That's why I asked you how many hours a week you work. I worked 3 jobs and slept 4 hours a day for 9 months.
Gang, you can't work 3 jobs. You can't get 3 jobs. So we're not, bro.
I have 5 jobs.
You're lying, nigga. You're lying. Oh God, you do not have 5 jobs.
Bro. I am an armed security guard. I am a referee. I work in tech and I do side jobs as a tutor. So tell me I don't work 5 jobs. I average 97 hours a week, nigga.
Nigga, no, you're lying like a nigga. Bro,
I can pull up the fucking jobs right now. I have pay stubs from.
I want to see. On God, I want to see. On God, 168 hours a week, sleep 8, nigga. What do y'all got? No fucking life, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't give a dude. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck about a life, bro. I didn't have fucking nothing. I didn't have anything that was more important than that. I was trying to get married. I was trying to be able to provide for my family. I didn't want my wife to have to work. Those were the goals that I had set for my life.
Real quick. Do you enjoy your life?
Yes, I love it. I do. But I had to sacrifice in the beginning of it to have what I have now. You're not going to get anywhere without that sacrifice.
Nigga, bro, that's the only thing I'm trying to do is succeed, gang, bro. I'm trying to understand what motherfuckers is trying to talk, because I already did this.
I'll tell you what I did.
That fat ass from night to daytime, nigga. Night to daytime, I don't even see the sun. Fuck is niggas talking about, bro? Nigga, and I still ain't make enough. What is you talking about, bro? Stop.
Were you a FedEx? Are you? I'm sorry, bro.
FedEx, Top Golf, Kroger's,
Narcos,
Walmart,
Narcos,
Starbucks, nigga. What is we talking about?
Narcos. We're not talking about like you. Starbucks for you. If you worked at FedEx, right? Were you a driver or did you pack?
Nigga, I was a driver.
FedEx makes
they make good money though.
They don't make enough money. What the fuck bro?
But it's okay. But it's enough. It's enough money for you to have. Like if you had a second job bringing in an extra $20,000 to $30,000 a year.
The second job was night shift, nigga. What the fuck? That's the second job.
Were they giving you overtime?
No, bro. That ain't how that shit work, bro.
Wait, huh?
No, I have to give you overtime. And not only that, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The businesses is all fucked up right now. They family orientated and shit. So they pay what the fuck they want to pay you, and
what is your? Can your family?
HR connected to the boss.
Can you?
So how the fuck am I supposed to?
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Just relax. What can your family give you? Is your family about shit?
My mom owns a salon.
Your mom does hair?
Yeah, she does hair.
Have you thought about being a barber or something?
That shit costs money.
Yeah, it does. That's why. But see, like. That's why I say you have to be willing to pay to get in the right rooms, because getting in the right rooms gives you the opportunity that you need. You need to be willing to pay for it.
I just want to know what his income is.
My brother,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what his income is.
Like to what's it called? Oliver brand, De Niro brand, 513, Popular, all these.
So you have family members that you could also leverage in order to get a good opportunity too. So just use them. They're your family. Family's family, bro. That ain't never fucking going away. That's fucking blood.
Yeah.
So use them. What's your dad do?
Not shit. I don't got a dad.
I knew that. But so the yeah, I knew that.
Looking at
my father owns a computer sales and service business. So like I know how to fix computers. I could start a business right now fixing people's computers and shit and selling computers and TVs and video games. I learned how to do that shit at 10 years old. That's leverage that I had because my family members, like my parents, did what they were supposed to do. Now, there are people out there whose parents don't do fucking shit, and you know that. You around them every day, people whose parents ain't about nothing.
Not shit.
And they got to get this shit out. They got to get the shit out the mud. For real.
I gotta go dip because I'm about to go work my job as a referee for 9 hours straight. Do easy. By the way, goodbye. Have a good day.
I got you. I'm gonna give you real life example. Okay, FedEx. I got paid $20 an hour. Okay. Now I went to a trading, HVAC, whatever and shit, right? I said, hey, I got 4 years of experience. I did this, and this, and that. I said, how much did you start me off at? Guess what he said? $20, bro. What the fuck, nigga? Go to school for 4 years for a nigga to give you
your starting price, bro.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I went to school for 4 years and learned something that you need to be paying me more.
But so if that degree isn't valuable within the marketplace, I just wouldn't go to school for that.
Bro, can $20 pay your bills, nigga?
Yes.
No, you're lying.
I'm paying my bills off for $17 an hour right now. Bro, what are you talking about,
nigga? How much is your rent?
$1,400. Exactly. Exactly. Like what, bro?
$20 an hour is $3,200 a month if you just work 40 hours instead of 35.
Oh, and I work more than 40.
And if you got good credit,
I work between 50 and 60 hours a week.
Man. Anyway, Narcos, you got kids or something, bro? Okay, he's not here. Anywho,
I don't.
You don't have kids?
Oh, I'm focused, bro.
What kind of car you drive, bro?
I'm driving Nissan Rogue 2017.
2017 Nissan Rogue. How much you pay a month for that?
$300.
$300 a month. Okay. You got an apartment?
No.
You got a house?
No.
You live with your parents?
Yeah.
Get off my show, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Get off my show. You're not willing to do it. You're not willing to make the sacrifices. That's on you.
I'm going to make the sacrifice for sure.
You live at home with your parents, $20 an hour is more than enough. You ain't got no fucking bills.
Oh God, gang. I'm telling you, bro, it's not, cuz you ain't add insurance, you ain't add all the other bills, cuz you just the car, cuz $300 for sure.
It's okay, bro. Keep making excuses and see where it gets you, bro.
No, gang. Look, what I'm not trying to do is be stuck in the same position everybody else is in. People buy a house and guess what? They're stuck in that fucking house, cuz they're stuck in that apartment because they're paying for the apartment. right? I'm trying to get the fuck out so I don't have to pay for a fucking apartment. You feel me?
But
And
okay, so you want to buy a house then?
They're stuck. What I'm saying is when you make a move on the chessboard, nigga, you stuck there.
Yeah, you can't go back
unless you find a way to. You feel me? But there ain't no way, nigga. That's the rules of you feel me?
So you want to buy a house,
and then how do I do that?
Well, you don't buy a house.
So
you don't. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You don't buy a house first. You get into a multifamily.
Into a multifamily.
Yes, you get into a multifamily. You pay $500,000. You get a $500,000 loan to get into a multifamily. It's easier to get into a multifamily than it is to get into a single family home.
All right, multifamily.
Then you get that on an FHA loan. You pay your 3.5% down. Save your money. You get the seller to pay the closing costs, and you live in that unit for a year. Once you're out of that unit, you rent that unit out, and you can take the equity out of that property and buy more property. So you can use a DSCR loan to use the rent rolls on that property to buy another property. And when you have enough properties and enough income coming in, you can use that income in order to get the house that you want to get.
All right.
That way, you'll have the house you want. You won't have to be stuck in a house that you don't really want.
All right.
But you got to be willing to make the sacrifices to do that. So,
I'm already doing.
Pillsbury, how you doing? And that's free game, bro. If you want to learn actually how to do that, text the number, bro.
That's real shit right there. I appreciate you saying some real shit. And guess what? It didn't take anything to say that.
No, so it took time to say that.
It took me having to yell at your ass and fucking tweak out for you to say something.
Yeah, and you yelled at me and said a bunch of shit, and I still helped you.
I know, and I said thank you.
You should have took
real nigga.
I'm pretty sure time is a valuable asset, my boy.
No, I'm already knowing it. That's why I'm not playing with niggas no more, bro. I wish I was taught. What you're supposed to do is get a job, become the manager of the job, so everybody look at you like, oh, you the manager, instead of getting a job, breaking your ass off, getting or quitting. And then it's like you restarting, nigga. You just restarting, basically, and that's what a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. I appreciate you, gang, for real.
Appreciate it, bro. Gibbsy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
So, yeah, I know. I just found you on TikTok. I'm listening to what you're doing. I'm on my third business. I've closed the other two down. Well, one got shut down last year, and I started one in January. And we're looking to turn over 2.4 this year with 8 staff. So, you know, it's out there, and you know, to basically, guys, just study. Like, there's a friend of mine told me, it's a real true saying: money loves smart people. So, whatever it is you want to do, even if it's make pottery, cakes, food, if you're the smartest guy about your craft, the money will follow you, right? It's a fact. If you can't, you're not going to be. I don't know where to start with this because I talk about so much. It's just so much to tell you, but it can be done. And yeah, it's true. There's a. If you go on my page, there's a clip about making excuses and about how everybody who's won anything in life didn't have any excuses. And I'll talk about, especially in sports. There's a guy called Khashoggi who was a marathon runner, and he ran this 27 mile marathon until the shoes fell off. Right, so the man was practically running bare feet at the end of it, but he still won. Right, so. You know, I'm a big advocate of especially BOK men doing really well in the world, around the world, and I think, you know, you have to dig deep and you got to sacrifice. Go without, bro. Like I'm 50 now, yeah, and I spent at least 5 years or more than 10 years of my life eating pot noodles, and no money, no girls, no car, no nothing. Do you get it? You got. I think especially black people, we like nice stuff, innit? We like the ladies, we like the clothes, and we like to be the man about town. The thing is, we can't do both. You can't do both. You can't be the man out of town and build a successful business or build a career. So
bring something to the table.
Yeah, you got. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Than everybody else.
So my idea is if you're unsure, and also, guys, you got things like AI now. Half your work is done. Like I'm on Claude. I do most of my research and essays are done on Claude, or Gemini or GTP. So if you put into ChatGPT, how do I make a business that gives me 10 grand a month and I've got no money, and it'll give you ideas, man. You got to start somewhere, bro. Start somewhere. Everyone needs a ledge. Start somewhere. It's not about where you are, it's where you're going to end up. So just start anywhere, get a ledge, and grow. So there's a good saying: plant the seed for today for next year's harvest. Think it that way.
Yep, that's right.
Facts.
Plant the seed for today for next year's harvest. Don't think that long term. Always long term. You're going to be highly disappointed if you think short term. Short term gains, doesn't win. Long term. It's the long-term game, guys and girls. Long-term. Plant the seeds today, and next year reap your rewards. Yeah, but if you think that way, you're not going to get let down. You're not going to be disappointed.
Another thing I want to add to what Gipsy was saying, like, you gotta work for that. You gotta do research on the knowledge. You gotta talk to people who are not in your usual circle to grow.
Yeah, look at my last post, bro. You got to surround yourself with. Listen, to be honest with you, and I'll tell you the God's honest truth. Most of my working colleagues are YT guys and girls. Yeah, that's a fact. That's how it is, unfortunately, in the UK. That's how it is because the guys I'm in finance and AI, right? And these guys are just those guys. They're there. So I need to be around these people who are going to give me knowledge and access, right? Knowledge and access. So sometimes you've got to put yourself in scenarios where you may not fit or it may not be natural to you, but it's a long-term game. You've got to feed your family and your kids. Do what's right. Do what you got to do. And you got to play the game. Sometimes you got to play the game.
Yep. Another thing, like, people, life is not fair. First off, people are put in positions, from the get-go when they're born, whether they're born in a low income or medium income, or they're born rich. I think it's depending on your drive and how much you're willing to want it, and the action that you put towards it. Like, for example, with me, I started. Okay, so I have a job, but I also trade. And I average around 5K a week trading, and my job pays 3K a month. So, like, it's how much you're willing to put. And, like, I have proof of all that too. Like, I have my Instagram account. I plan to do a mentorship and all that. And I'm 21. It's how much you want it. You got to get after it. Because I come from low income. So, like, that's cap. Go to my Instagram if that's cap. It's the same username. 3K a month from my job, 5K weekly from trading. So, like, people are saying, who are saying cap or this and that, you have no clue the money that goes around this world. You just have to get after it.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Thank you for saying that, bro. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Wyatt, so you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you have to say on the topic, bro?
Well, that Narcos guy. I just wanted to say something to him. He's his own worst enemy, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can't limit yourself.
No,
that's absolutely true.
There's a lot more hours in a week than 40. And if you think if you think you're gonna work 35, 40 hours and be successful, you'll never go anywhere.
Yeah,
that's 100% true. Facts. Absolutely.
Yeah,
got to be willing to work more.
If you're trying your best, you gotta.
I mean, bro.
Even if it's you gotta think about it as a snowball. You gotta go for a little bit. Like what Gipsy was saying. You gotta think long term. You gotta put in more efforts as days go on. You gotta do more research. You gotta feed your mind. Your brain is like a sponge. You have to think of it like that way, because
my mentor told me to do the ordinary things extra, bro.
Right.
That's why. Like
me personally,
just
I haven't had
more.
a day off since the 1st of August.
Just work more.
So
people complain, but, like, for example, yeah, I have to what's it called, J Smooth. I have a course coming out, like, more mentorship. I'm gonna do one-on-one mentorship at the end of October. I still have to set it up completely. But yeah, like it's how much you want it. Like for example, I know people who are younger than me who are making like 50K a month. You know, like
Yeah.
that's fucking nuts to me. You know,
Mm-hmm.
who are 19 years old, but that's because they put in the fucking work for that. Sorry for cussing.
It's
But
no
you can't
problem,
use
bro.
your situation as an excuse. You know,
Exactly.
I lost everything I ever owned and went to prison. Got out of there, got married, fucking lost every fucking thing I owned again at 43 years old, and here I am still fucking going, and
Yeah.
I ain't stopping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to
Host,
pick up your pair and keep going. You feel
Yeah.
me?
if you own 7 business, who job is it to pay them a livable wage?
It's their job
Well,
to work for it.
yeah, I would say that it's their job to earn that by getting the skills necessary. But young GA, how you doing, bro?
Doing good, man.
I'm all right. Okay. So, what do you have to say on the topic, bro?
I just feel like if they have to work for it, how do that even make sense if you're not even paying them a livable wage?
Well, they haven't earned it. It's clearly if they're not earning enough to be able to pay for their stuff, they haven't earned it.
You got to put in that extra work, man.
So if you
So
paying
if I give you
me
a
$7,
job today,
you want
if
me
I
to
give
go to
you
work for
Hold
you
on, bro.
today,
We got to do
for
one at a time.
45 hours a week?
make sure that you're taken care
So
of
I
Hey,
right
can
out
pay
of day
rent?
one.
hey.
Let
We got to do one at a
young
time because
GA,
they can't hear.
GA.
Young GA, go ahead, man.
So you want people to come work for you 50-hour weeks so they can pay their rent?
No, we only work 40 hours a week. And I don't know or care about what the rent is. That has nothing to do with me.
What?
Yeah. Have you ever had an
Everybody has a
employer?
different
Have you ever had
situation.
an employer ask you what your rent is? I haven't.
Exactly.
I only said rent because of livable wage. Livable has to go. I'm
That's
just saying rent,
yes. Have
food,
you ever had an
cars.
employer ask you what your rent is?
Why would an employee ask me what my rent is?
Exactly. They don't
That's
care
my point.
about that. Only you can care for what you want
All right, so
to
how
get
much
in
you
this
paying an
world.
hour, bro? I'm looking for employment.
Okay, what can you do?
Everything you want me to do, man.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
All right, bro. So I have a lawn care and landscaping company. You can come and work for $16 an hour weed eating.
That's it?
You haven't told me what you can do,
saying that
bro.
you have no work,
I'm not
and
saying
then
I'm
you're
not. I'm
complaining
just saying
about
lawn
getting
care
offered
like
a
that.
job
You don't need no.
opportunity.
You
That's
don't need no
pretty
shit for
lazy.
that,
$16 an hour to weed eat is better than sitting at home and doing nothing.
Exactly.
bro. I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking to you. I'm not even. You not even.
I
You
don't
just
care if you're talking to
misinterpreted
me.
what the
Bro,
fuck I said.
y'all gotta
I'm gonna
relax.
Hey,
still
shut up, Why?
Y'all
Nobody
gotta
talking to
relax,
you.
bro.
fuck you.
Y'all
Ain't
gotta.
nobody talking to you, punk.
Get a life.
Calm down, sissy.
Why you need to have a daughter, bro? Rock can fuck the shit out of her ass.
Chill, bro.
Bro,
I ain't
that's
saying
hella
that, bro.
immature, bro.
I wasn't talking to him. That's immature to butt into conversations, bro.
No,
That's
but
been
he's
learned
trying to
when you
You're
was
on the
18.
explain to
panel,
you.
bro.
Bro, you're 43 years old, bro. You've been knowing
You're
this
on the
shit for
panel,
40
bro.
years, bro. You're not supposed to talk when grown
Hey,
folks is talking, man.
and I'm
That's what I'm
living,
saying, bro.
I'm living.
I'm talking to him. I'm asking him questions about his businesses and stuff. You just came in.
Yeah, let him speak, Wyatt. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Like, bro, what?
Roll with it. Roll with it.
Go
Like I was
ahead,
saying,
bro.
bro,
Yeah, I can
this
give
is
you
just
$16 an hour to come
this
in
is
and
just
weed eat.
pay. That's straight. That's a straight little
That's
pay
good
though.
money. That's good money.
That's what I'm saying. If you work the hours for that, but I don't get what you're saying. Like it's not an owner's job to pay you. What do you mean by that? Like what are you
I
trying to
mean,
say?
that's not how we decide how much we're gonna pay you, man. We don't decide how much we're gonna pay you based off of what
It
your
depends
living
on the
expenses
revenue
are.
and the income.
Like that's we pay you based off of the marketability of that job. That's what we and the skills that you have, the value you bring to the company. I can't pay you $70,000 a year if you're only generating $50,000 a year for me, right?
Yeah, you're right. I just had to come up here and ask you that, man.
Okay.
So what's your other businesses? You only got one business that you're saying right now?
Lawn care and landscaping is one. That's the first business I started. I have a cleaning company. I also have a remodel and renovation company. I do indoor and outdoor construction. I have a auto glass repair and replacement company, a real estate company, and a consulting company as well.
Damn, bro, what's your milestones?
My milestone is being able to give my wife the life that she wants.
I'm talking about within your businesses.
Well, I mean, are you saying like how much money I want to make in my businesses?
Yeah, like what's your goals?
With my I started the auto glass company with plans to sell it, so I'm building it up to be able to sell. So I'm getting the systems and procedures in place so that when it's time to sell it, it'll be an easy sell. But I mean, the other businesses, we're growing them as high as we can go. We're trying to win.
What was your first business?
Lawn care and landscaping. That was my first business.
You still got it? You ain't trying to sell that one?
Nope. I want to keep it forever, and when I die, my kids will probably get it, or my wife will get it, or whoever.
So you go all year round, right? So like you go from like
Now we
snow,
do. It didn't start out that
leaves.
way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you build it up to that?
Yep.
So what you was paying when you was building up to that?
Like nothing, because I didn't have employees.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for the first 2 years, I didn't have any employees. I did it all myself.
Can I input something with that?
Sure. He's not Wyatt though. Wyatt can't.
Yeah, what's it called? If you're in a scenario where you're like working your job 40 hours, get you a little circle of people who you can trust and build together. One three people is better than one. It's like more numbers to grow towards a goal can really pick up the pace. If you have those people that you can trust to do that.
Mm-hmm. Star, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. What do you have to say on the topic?
I pretty much agree. And I think it's really cool that you have 7 businesses. I'm trying to get into business myself. I just I think I just need like help like getting my game plan going.
What kind of business do you want to start?
Sorry, the low power thing came on. I want to start a spiritual life coaching business. So I have a life coach certification, but I want to work independently. I do not want to work with a agency because they don't pay a livable wage. So I want to start my own, but it's rather difficult to do something like that, to make a living business off of something like that. It takes time.
I mean, no. So if you want to do spiritual life coaching, right? If you don't have a plan, like, then that's just an idea, right? So like you got to have a plan. You got to have pricing. You got to have services. You got to have marketing, branding, and you need to have a client system so that you can actually make money from it, right? So like I need this, like, so you need help in order to make your idea real. So what's missing? I mean, what's missing there, right? Do you have a pricing structure? Are you still trying to decide on what to like? Do you know how you're going to get your first 5 to 10 paying clients with your business? Like, do you know any of that?
Yes. So I'm working with a business mentor right now.
A business what?
Mentor.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're right now we're basing it off of social media. So I'm gonna do my marketing through Instagram. And I have my price basing, and I have like basically a plan, a launch method to get my first 10 clients.
Can you tell me what that is?
Yeah. So I probably would have to get some of my notes, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm in the process of right now of building my marketing content. My first 30 posts, I'm building that up right now, so I'm making those videos kind of as we speak. And so the day I'm when I'm done with all that content and the day I'm ready to launch, that's when I'm going to get that started. So that's when my marketing is going out. Then, along with marketing, you also have to kind of scout out clients. So our method for that is kind of finding leads, and some of that goes through engaging on social media posts and communicating with people. Other methods of finding leads is talking to people in your community, asking around like, hey, do you know anybody that might need some life coaching, or do you know somebody that's into astrology? Like you have to ask around to find people that are interested in what you provide, interested in the services that you provide.
Okay. So that's not a good plan. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Okay. The like, I'm gonna tell you why Instagram's just not that. There's no real lead capture on Instagram, right? If you don't capture like emails, phone numbers, and book calls with people, like you're not gonna own your audience on there, and you're depending on an algorithm in order to push your content out, right? So you don't really have any control, and you don't have any reach guarantee on that. Now, spiritual coaching is an intimacy-based business, which if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But people don't usually buy like high trust services, like intimacy-based services from IG post, right? You need to have a conversation. You need to have proof of concept. You need to have a phone call with them, and you need to have like some type of emotional connection with the customer, right?
Right.
So like what you're doing is posting, right? Like posting is just you waiting. Marketing is when you're actually reaching out to the people to your target customer. So like I can give you better lead generation strategies that actually like bring in clients for you. So like having a landing page, right? You don't need a website, you need a landing page that actually like takes people somewhere, right? You need to take them to your landing page, and you need to have a lead magnet, right? You could do free meditation guides, chakra alignment checklists, you know what I'm saying? Like or do a heal and align, right? 20-minute phone call, in exchange for an email or a phone, like you just follow up with them, okay? Like you can still do Instagram posts and Facebook posts, like record your client talks and stuff like that and post them if you want. But like that's gonna be a lot better. Like you could do referral programs, you could do a beta client strategy, right? Just offer discounted sessions for the first 7 people that engage with your content, right? So like you could do podcasts for, like I would encourage that. Short form videos. You could do local events and retreats, workshops with people. Like those are going to be a lot better. You could do a free Zoom group session. You do group sessions, moon cycle calls. Whatever that crazy stuff is that y'all like to do. But I mean, like those are going to be a lot better than the Instagram. Like just posting on Instagram. That's not really marketing.
I gotcha.
So like I could give you. So like okay. I'm assuming you don't have a lead magnet, like you don't have DM funnels, you don't have like call booking scripts in place, like you don't have any of that stuff, like that stuff that you need to build.
I do have DM funnels because I'm a
where are you funneling them to?
A stand store. Would you not recommend that?
You said stand store?
That's what I'm going to use.
Are you going to use that, or are you doing that now?
I'm going to do that. Like right now, I haven't like launched anything yet. I'm planning it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would encourage you to I would encourage you to book a consult with me, man, because it's there's a lot that goes into this, and I think that I can actually really help you get the plan out, get your business plan together, set your business up properly, talk to you about, profit margins and how much you want to charge, how much it's going to cost to run a business like this. And then if you wanted to scale it, we could teach you about scaling it. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't think that, I don't really see these as businesses. So I don't really see them as like scalable businesses. I'm not saying that to discourage you or anything. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt, but what he was saying is like for example, his businesses, the lawn care, the glass repairing, and all that. Those are things that people need. You need to
Right.
create a business where people need your service. Where people need your help. And something that there's always going to be a demand for.
Yeah. So, and I get what you're saying because it sounds like you're not super familiar with like the spiritual space, like and there's a demand for it for women, not so much on the men. Uh, so there's that aspect too.
Okay.
That's true. I guess that's true. But you have to think about it as like he was saying that you want to find find a business idea and create a plan that you can scale. What he means by scaling, that it could actually grow with lots of time, because something with like more spiritual, I could see that like as a side hustle where like you could like can generate like some income, but for it to like completely flow like over time, like you have to have something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so because like the trend could go down and then I could lose a couple of like my clientele could. I see what you mean. So then I need to lean into something that's scalable as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the thing is, with the spiritual space that you're interested in, once you got to think about this, the clients that you have, let's say if they get healed or they already learned what they wanted to learn, then they'll no longer need you. Like you want people who could, like for example, the lawn care, the landscaping. Those are things that are gonna have to be maintained over time. People want to upgrade their homes.
Yeah,
People
what
want
he's
to.
talking about is having a recurring model. Like
There you
there's no
go.
real recurring revenue happening there, and that
Mhm.
makes it hard to scale because it's not recurring.
There you go.
So, I would get on a phone call and text this number, and we could talk it through, and I could get a plan together for you in order to start it, right? Like, because you got to have a business plan. There's a lot of things you got to have in place before you actually start servicing customers, in order for you to be as successful as possible. And that's what we want you to be, successful as possible. So,
Okay.
but alrighty, all right, appreciate that. Thank you. All right, guys. I gotta go. Guys, I think what we're gonna do, because I'm gonna get all this stuff ready to go, and I'm getting the landing page and all that stuff ready to go for the consulting service, so that you guys have somewhere to like go to book. Guys, if you like the show today, man, drop a follow. Man. Some of you guys watch my content for hours and hours and hours and never follow, man. Just go ahead and hit the follow button. It's fucking free. Go ahead and follow, if you like the content. And if you ever want to come on the show, you're more than welcome to come up here. I talk to any and everybody, so it doesn't matter if you're a hater or if you actually need some help, or if you just want to talk about the topic. It's more than enough. Thank you guys for all the support, man. We're on the way to 18,000 followers, so that's also really good. I'm glad you guys are getting value out of the show. And value out of the things that I say and the things that people learn up here. I know a lot of you guys sit inside of the listening lounge and you kind of just sit and learn. Some of you I've learned that just got you turn my show on and get your notepad out and you just start writing stuff down. That's great. I love that. Okay. If you want to book a consultation, guys, if you want to go ahead and start your business, or if you're thinking about starting a business and you want to get on a consultation call, or if you're an employee and you want to make more money as an employee by getting into fields and getting certifications that pay $70,000 a year, and you learn about retirement and stuff like that, text BUILD to 256-857-2204, and we're going to do what we need to do to help you. Okay. That's what it's all about, man. Not making any excuses so that you can live a better life within your country, right? Which for most of you is going to be the United States. So, guys, thanks so much for coming on, man. And you know what I always say, bro? I'll see you at the top, because the bottom's crowded, man. Peace. We're out.